Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. We love at home, land of our brave heroes. We must defend the lives or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if their prize is that far we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Held to be Africa, consecrated nation, O fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be a dedication, spilling our blood we count a privilege. Thou waving standard which embodies the free shall always be a flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscared we'll pass. When we oppose the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets peal the glorious sound of victory, whispered our might around. Oh God, protect us from the hidden pitfall. Guide all our movement lest we go astray. Give us the strength to heed the humanist call, to give and not to count their cost each day. Bless those who rule to serve with resoluteness, to make this climb a land of righteousness.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom and friends of Biafra. Wherever you are watching us from this evening, this morning, this afternoon, depending on your location, it is 10 minutes on top of the hour wherever you are, but here in Biafra land, it's 10 minutes after 7 p.m. On this beautiful day, I have come to you to preach this gospel of redemption, this gospel of freedom, this gospel of truth to each and every one of you, no matter wherever you are joining us from. My name, remain Mazio Elezechukwu Bikem Ago Biafra, Biafra. I have come to you this evening, this morning, this afternoon, to do justice to issues that is trending, issues that is happening, what is happening to us right now as a people. I want to discuss about something that is very, very important than life itself, which is Biafra restoration. And I want to speak to the people of Biafra, those gallant men and women, those people that believes that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came to rescue us from this dungeon, those that believe that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was sent by Chukwu Kabiama to take us out of the land of deception, this land of contraption, into the land of Biafra. And those people are the people why I have come to talk to this evening. They are the reason why I'm here. Therefore, if you have not shared this program, kindly share it, share it, share it. We are broadcasting live and direct from so many platforms, about 8 platforms. If you are not watching this program on Twitter, you must be watching it on YouTube. If you're not watching it on YouTube, you must be watching it on Biafra Culture and Tradition group. If you're not watching it on Biafra and Tradition, you must be watching it on the Biafra Strong Voices. If you're not watching it on Biafra Strong Voices page, you're going to be watching it on Exodus Biafra TV page. If you're not watching it on Exodus Biafra TV page, you must be watching it on Biafra Television. If you're not watching it on Biafra Television, then you must be watching it on Aside Hot Biafra Television page. If you're not watching it there, then you must be watching it on Prince Darlington Wall. You have seen how prepared we are. We are broadcasting and simulcasting at the same time on 8 platforms today. That means that everything you are going to say here is going to go far and the world will hear you. Once again, I remain your brother Mazopele Zechukubi Kemagobia from Kembonambo. I have come to you today because I want us to discuss. I want to do justice to some important issues, and I want to refresh the memory of those of you that believe in the leadership of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But I want to teach you something that you need to know. At the same time, I want to learn from you because this program is going to be interactive. I am going to open my line when I am done with my presentations. Then I'm going to listen from you guys. And when you talk, the whole world shall listen to you as well. So welcome so much to this program. Before we go on, I want to pray. But that my prayer, I am not the one who's going to say the prayer. But that is a prayer of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to listen to his prayer once again, and I want you to reason and begin to meditate about the man that has given everything in this life to rescue you and I from this dungeon, from this contraption, from this evil forest called Nigeria. Therefore, if you are listening to me from any part of the world, you are owing me one thing: just share this program. Anywhere you're watching it from, share it and make it go viral, because we must do justice to issues that has to do with the people of Biafra, especially those that believe in the leadership of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Please listen and listen good. Let us pray.
Allow me to worship Chukwukika Biama on behalf of the entire family listening right across the length and breadth of this very planet. Umu Chineke, all of you who are ordained, all of you who are destined to perform wonders, I welcome all of you. Now, I will present you to Chukwukika Biama in heaven. Therefore, our Father who resideth in heavens above, looking down upon the pain and the suffering of your children, as was foretold by those who has gone before us, that a day will come when the world will gang up, when all the children of darkness will congregate to prevail against your children. That time is now. We are in pain. We are in so much suffering that man cannot begin to comprehend it. We ask for your mercy. We ask for you to come and present and provide a way where there is none. We ask you to Chukwukika Biama ka iwe me amara n'ime ndụ ụmụ gị n'ime ndị IPOB n'ebe niile dị iche iche ruo ebe niile ụwa sọtụrụ ka ịdị mma gị na ebere gị biko gbasoo ha ụbọchị ile nke ndụ ha. Ọkwa asụsụ eluigwe. We call upon you this evening. The vultures are congregating. The saboteurs are rising up. We are beginning to identify them. And we are dealing with them. We ask you to give us the strength. We ask you for courage. We ask you for every ounce of determination and resilience. Make us as hard as steel, as only you can do. Baptize us in your word, in your knowledge, in your truthfulness, and in your strength. Make it impossible for our enemies to come close to us. Destroy them before they come very close. We will be tempted, of course. Our defenses will be tried without a shadow of a doubt. Sometimes there may be breaches, but in the end we prevail because that is your word and that is your promise. This evening we hold on resolutely to that very command of yours. Your own spoken word. The word that you gave to your children when you said to them that they should not worship any idol, they should not bow before any graven image. We have made mistakes in our lives. We have bowed before European idols. We have done everything but worship you in truth and honesty. But now, having realized the errors of our ways, we present ourselves before you, that you may do with us as you please. So it was prayed thousands of years ago. That same prayer will re-echo because we are nothing without you. We are nothing without you. N'ihi ọ bụrụ ma icheghị obodo, ọwụkwa na-efu ka ndị nche na-amụ anya. We can have the best defenses in the whole world. We can procure the finest anti-jamming equipment available. But it is you that will defend your inheritance. You will defend Biafra. You know that we are honest and truthful people. You know that we preach this gospel in the knowledge that your children must be free in the land of the living, that they may go back and worship you in Zion as they have done thousands of years ago. This is our prayer now and always, because we are your children. You can't abandon us to the forces of evil and darkness. That is not your will, and it can never be. That is why today, tomorrow, and always, as you have called us to undertake this very monumental and epic task, as you have determined that your word must be preached in the land, that very land you gave to our ancestors thousands of years ago, so shall it be done in our lifetime. Allow us to be worthy to serve thee. Chukwu Abiama, allow us to be considered worthy to serve you. You know we speak the truth. Our enemies are liars. They are cheats and they are killers. They are bloodthirsty bastards, all of them. All of them bar none. They have brought their lies to bear upon all their dealings. Their tongue is very spiteful against those of them who are righteous before your sight. Please don't allow shame to befall your children. Don't allow shame to befall your name, because we answer your name, we bear your name. That is why today we make this very prayer in the sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the face of the earth. Yes, that you will be worshipped every blessed day of our lives, as our children will do, and so will their children. Yes. Until time everlasting we have prayed in your name.
Yes, welcome back, my brothers and my sisters, and say amen to that prayer. I want you to say a resounding Ise to that prayer of the great leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The voice you just heard now is the prayer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I think it is very, very important that in a day like this, I should bring such prayer up and discuss about the mistake that took place in the olden days, according to the Bible story. What happened? It was a mistake. It was as a matter of impatience of mankind. And I want to start by telling you people that God that created man, according to the history of the Bible that we all read, said that he regretted, I repeat, that he regretted creating human being. God did not regret creating every other thing on this planet. God created the earth. He created everything therein. He created the sea. He asked the land to depart from the sea. And God created trees. He created animals. He created everything. He created the fishes in the river. He created the birds of the air. He created everything. And God never regretted creating any other thing apart from mankind. God did not regret of creating air, water, land, and every other thing. He only regretted of creating human being. And sometimes when I ask myself, if God will regret why creating human being, knowing fully well that human beings have disappointed him, knowing fully well that human being was even going to disappoint him before he created them. Sometimes, for this simple reason, I find a place in my heart to forgive some of you that have done evil by trying to drag us backwards, by trying to push us into things that are not important, by trying to create different kind of problems from nowhere to distract the leadership of this movement. If God can say, I regret creating human being, we are weaker vessels. But I want to tell you that woe unto you that the devil is going to use to cause confusion in this movement of redemption, this movement of liberation of the people that have been trapped in this struggle, in this country. God is a great God. God is not man. With his infinite mercy, he knew everything from beginning before the end. And if he can create human being and say, I regret, that is to tell you how bad human being is. He never regretted creating any other thing, but he regretted creating of human being. And that takes me to the book of Exodus, because I want to preach the gospel this evening. If you have your Bible, please, I want you to do something. Please go to the book of Exodus and open chapter 32. We are going to read from verse 1 to 4. This evening, as it is hot on this platform, I want to show you something. I want to educate you. I want to preach the gospel to you. Then I will bring it to what is happening to us at this point in time in this struggle. Believe you me, I've been looking for a day to preach this gospel. And I woke up this morning. I saw my brother from another mother, Emeka Gift, who posted exactly the topic that I have been thinking about to preach. Emeka Gift, he posted about exactly what I wanted to preach, is what he posted. And I said, yes, that is God working. God truly, truly, truly want me to preach this gospel. And I think this is the first day of the month of September. And I want to say happy new month to each and every one of you. Happy new month, my brothers and my sisters. Happy new month to lovers of freedom. Happy new month to haters of Biafra. May Chukwu Okike bless each and every one of you. Those of you that believe that Biafra will be restored. Today, I want to tell you that Mazi Emeka Gift, your mind, your thought is as good as mine. Your reasoning is as good as mine. I've been planning, I say I'm going to preach about this particular verse in the Bible, and until today, it occurred that today is the first day of the month. And while I was checking my Facebook, the first thing I saw was this particular topic that I want to discuss today, that I'm discussing right now. Please pardon me, just one second. Yes, I am back. And I want to read verbatim from how Emeka Gift posted this particular article, very short one. And he used the picture of Israelites that made themselves a calf as God. When Moshe went to the mountain to receive the 10 Commandments. If I'm talking, I'll be showing you what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. If I maybe fem more, oya na chula aja bo kem more. So kem more ka na chula aja. Please, if you can see this, I want you to confirm that you can see it. If you can see this, I want you to confirm that yes, you can see it. This is what I want to talk about today. Because with God, all things are possible. This is exactly what I want to talk about. What you are seeing here is according to the Bible story. Yes, that is exactly what you are seeing here. According to the book of the Bible story. Exodus chapter 32, verse 1 to 4. That is what you are seeing here right now. As see the heart. And let me read it the way Emeka Gift posted it. Before I will go into the Bible to read it, then I will connect it with the situation we are in, with the kind of people that God created, and let us say I regretted of creating them, and those that we have found ourselves with in this struggle. He says, some Biafrans are like the biblical Israelites who couldn't have enough patience for the return of Moses from the mountains. Most of you have made yourselves a golden calf as your own God. I pray that your impatience and disloyalty will not cost us another 40 years in the desert. Pray for the quick return of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Israelites have made to themselves a golden calf. That is the golden calf we are looking at right now. And this post was made by Mazi Emeka Gift, the guy I love so much. I call him my brother from another mother. When you are a great thinker, I will love you with everything in me. When you reason like a human being, I have no reason to envy you. I have no reason to drag you down. I have no reason to paint you back, to paint you any black. I have every reason to praise you, to thank you, to align myself with you, because you are reasoning like a human being. You are making sense. That is the kind of person that I am. Therefore, this verse of the Bible that I want to read for you, haven't read what Emeka Gift posted. Now I'm going to the biblical side of it to read it verbatim the way the book of the book of life, the book of the Bible put it correctly. Then after I will connect it with what is happening to us in this struggle. After, when I'm done with that, I will open my line. Then I will have you call. The Israelites feared that he would not return and demanded that Aaron make them a god to go before them. Aaron gathered up the Israelites' golden earrings and ornaments, constructed a molten calf, and they declared, "This is thy God, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt." Exodus chapter 32, verse 1 to 4. If you have listened to the prayer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this evening, I want you to know that that prayer is saying something very, very, very important. That time have come that our enemies have gathered. That time have come when our enemies have used money to buy a whole lot of machineries to bribe so many people against us, because the man whom is leading us in this struggle, they have kidnapped him. They kidnapped him, and they believe that the people that he is leading are going to make themselves a golden calf. And I am watching very closely with my two opticals, seeing some people creating themselves a golden calf. Seeing some people trying to create a different movement, knowingly and unknowingly. And I decided that today I'm going to speak to such people. Now I want to read it verbatim from the book of life. Exodus 32, verse 1 to 4 is what I'm going to read now. Therefore, pay attention, please. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down from the mountain, I want you to begin to note everything that this word of God is saying. Listen. Oh my goodness me. When the people saw that Moses was so long, listen, so long in coming down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said, "Come, make us gods." The people are the people that ask for a god to be made for them. It was not Aaron that asked for God to be made for them. They came to Aaron and say, "Make us a calf, a god." And they say, who will go before us? How can Ihapirapi go before you? As for this fellow Moses, now they are now talking about Moses as this fellow. They are referring to Moses as this fellow. As for this fellow Moses, who brought us up out of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him. Oh God. Hi, Okuchineke. That I'm not a Christian does not mean that I don't know the word of God. I want you to reason. And I want you to connect it with the questions that so many of you are asking yourself today. I want you to connect it with the question that people are calling on Biafra TV, on Radio Biafra, or the kind of article they are posting out, the kind of decision people are taking on their own, the kind of WhatsApp group, voice notes that is trending here and there. These are the people that once we are calling, Onyendu, we are with you. Onyendu, we love you. Onyendu, where you die, shall we die. Onyendu, your order is our last command. Onyendu, there's nothing that will happen to you. Onyendu, whatever you say, we will say. Onyendu, if anything happened to you, we will burn everywhere down. These are the people that were asking Moses, what people that once praised Moses, people that once believed in Moses, were asking this kind of question. I want to start again because I'm going to read this verse 1 to 4 at least as many times as possible to sink in a message that I want to push to the whole world, and especially to Biafrans that are asking these silly questions. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said, "Come, make us gods. Who will go before us? As for this fellow Moses, not longer their leader." Take note, not longer their leader. He's now a fellow who brought us up out of Egypt. We don't know when. We don't know what has happened to him. And two said, Aaron answered them, "Take off the gold earrings that your wives, your sons, and your daughters are wearing, and bring them to me." So all the people took off their earrings and brought them to Aaron. For he took what they handed with him and made it into an idol, cast it in the shape of a calf, fashioned it with a tool. Then they said, "These are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt." Yeah. Dear friends, if you are listening to my voice this morning, I want you to share this program. If you are listening to my voice this afternoon, I want you to share this program. If you are listening to my voice this evening, I want you to share this program. Your pastor in your church will not preach it to you. Your bishop in your church will not preach it to you. I mean, your reverend father who is in this struggle will not show this kind of verse to you and explain it to with the language you will understand. What you see happening in this struggle today has happened before. It is written in the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verse 1 to 4. When you read it on your own, I believe that Chukwu Kabiama will open your insight and give you proper information, proper explanation. Maybe the way I'm explaining it to you, you are not understanding it. But I urge you to go and read that particular verse, Exodus chapter 32, 1 to 4. that you may reason and understand where I am coming from and where I'm heading to. These people, the first thing I noted from this particular verse is that they went to Aaron by themselves, asking questions, urging Aaron to make them a god that will go before them, an idol that cannot speak, an idol that cannot move, an idol that was made out of gold, golden earrings, and other ornaments, is what they are looking up as their God that will go before them. The second thing I take note of from this particular verse is they now refer their leader who suffered in the hand of Pharaoh. Oh my goodness me. A prince in the palace of a king. A prince. Moses was a prince. Moses was a prince serving in the palace of a king. He had everything. I mean everything. He fought a battle. Serious battle. In some verses of the Bible, you will see where Moses had to challenge with the magicians of Pharaoh, where they throw their sticks on the ground according to the story of the Bible. And the snake come out, the magician, the Pharaoh magician, and Moses threw his own on the ground. The snake of Moses swallowed the snake of Pharaoh. What I'm preaching to you this evening is a message that needs to sink into the mindset of all of you that are making audio, WhatsApp audio circulating, calling off from people to believe in the leadership, asking that we should stop waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to give us order because he is under captive. Oh God. I do not want to mention anybody's name. If you are part and parcel of the people, I want you to listen and listen good. And they now refer Moses as fellow. They say that fellow Moses, that fellow Moses. They don't acknowledge. That is automatically, it's not even too long, but they have automatically erased his name as their leader. They begin to call him that fellow. That they have stayed long. They don't know how long it's going to take him to come because they don't know if anything has happened to him. Number one thing is that they gathered, they requested for God. Number two is that they did not acknowledge their leader who has gone to bring the tablets, the 10 Commandments. And number three is that they don't have hope on him coming back to them again. Just as so many of you that are listening to this program, watching this program, that may not even share it because of one thing or the other. You will listen to it, you watch it, but you will not share it. Yes. Why will you share when President is talking? Who is President? For me to share the program so that people will know him. Envy and jealousy is eating so many people up in this struggle that they cannot, I repeat, they cannot see, even if you are showing them a road to heaven, they prefer to die and die with the devil instead of them to follow that road you are showing them. Because they have personal hatred on you. They forget that the message you are sending to them is more important than you that is sending the message. If they don't take you, they should take the message because the message is a message of truth and redemption. So if these people can lose hope on Moses, that is one of the reasons why God said that he regretted creating human being, because human's faith is ephemeral. I repeat, human's faith is ephemeral. You can never, ever, ever, ever fathom what a human being can do in the next second, no matter how good you are to them, no matter what you are giving to them, no matter how much you love them, no matter what you are provided to them, no matter how much you show them care. You can't fathom what they can do in the next minute. And God cried, "Oh, I regretted creating human being." On this platform, anytime I am preaching to you, I preach the gospel of truth. I don't add nothing, I don't remove nothing. I tell you the way it is. That is why some people say sometimes you are too harsh. Sometimes I feel like not following you. One day, follow me or not follow me, the truth must be preached. There are so many people that did not follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. But immediately he came out of the prison 2017, they started following him because they have watched him closely, because they have checked everything this man is doing, and they come to see that this man is pure. They come to see that this man is sincere. They come to see that this man can never betray, and they begin to do what? To follow him. Then if you look at the verse 2, he says, Aaron answered them, take off the golden earrings that your wives, your sons, your daughters are wearing, and bring them to me. That is to say that the man that Aaron left behind, the man that Moses left behind was not as strong as Moses. I want you to keep taking notes of everything I'm telling you today. The man that Aaron left the mantle of leadership to was not as pure, was not as hardened, was not as good as Moses, because he couldn't even stand them. He couldn't even convince them. He couldn't even tell them, calm down, let us wait. Our master is coming. Let us wait. Let us pray for him. He is coming. Aaron did not do that. This is the word of God that I'm preaching to you. The Bible recorded and said that Aaron answered and tell them they should bring what? They should bring all the ornaments that they wear. There was no, should I say, there was no place that Bible recorded that Aaron said, no, let us not do it. He just answered them and said, okay, I hear. And now bring your earring, let us do it. In your working place, do you have an assistant that is trusted? Do you have a deputy that is trusted? In your families, do you have a wife that is trusted? In your businesses, do you have a manager that is trusted? In all your endeavor, do you have a partner that is trusted? Someone that when you are not there, if the enemy come to destroy what you have labored for, the person will resist them and say, no, you can't do this. Or do you have somebody that once the enemy come and shake them, say, let us finish this man, let us take the money, let us, destroy this. The person will say, okay. Just like Aaron. What I'm preaching to you is a gospel of truth. If you like, you listen. If you don't like, you leave it. Aaron did not resist. Do not forget that before the Israelites marched to that stage where Moses went to collect these 10 commandments we're talking about here, they were fighting him. They were insulting him. They were calling him all sorts of names. They were telling him, why did you take us out of the land of Egypt? A place where we are enjoying, eating banana, eating cucumber, eating carrots. A land where we know, yes, we are suffering, but we are still enjoying. Why did you bring us into these deserts? That is it. And Moses resisted. Moses kept moving. Moses kept encouraging them. Moses kept convincing them. Let's keep moving. We are going home. We are going home. We are going home. Nothing will stop us. We will not stop. Let us keep going. Upon all the insults thrown at him, upon everything they caused Moses, they nearly beat that man up. Just the way you people have done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Moses resisted. But only a word to Aaron. Let us make a God for us who will go before us. Immediately they demanded from Aaron. One day, Aaron a won and a kachicha. One day, Aaron formed a hand for that story. You see, that story? One day, Aaron would nana. Because if Moses had known that Aaron is weak, Moses wouldn't have chosen Aaron as his deputy. Because he is too weak that his master went to bring something from the tablet from the mountain, which the children of God, the Israelites, are going to follow. when they get to the land that God promised them. If Moses had known that Aaron cannot resist any attack, believe you me, he wouldn't have chosen him. He would have chosen me if I was there. I don't know about you. If I was with Moses and he knew that Aaron would have not done the right thing, if I was there, Moses would have chosen me. You know why he would choose me? He would choose me because if I had followed Moses, fight the battle inside Egypt, bring the people out inside the desert, and because of the stubbornness of these people, a journey that was supposed to take them 40 days took them 40 years. I will resist. I will say, no. My master did not do this. My master did not like this. My master condemned the gods that you are talking about. I will, just like what I'm saying now, what I'm doing now in the absence of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I am standing and fighting for the things that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have laid on the ground, defending him. That is whom I am. And that is why I say if I was there with Moses, if he know that Aaron will not do it well, he would have chosen me because I will not disappoint. I'm not boasting about it. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I use myself as an example on this particular one. Right now, Moses chose the wrong deputy. Don't forget that I'm going to connect every preaching I'm giving to you from this Holy Bible to what is happening in this struggle. One after the other. One after the other. And the verse 4. Okay, verse 3 said, so all the people took off their earrings and brought them to Aaron. 4 said, he took what they handed him and made it into an idol, cast in the shape of a calf, fashioned it with a tool. Then they said, these are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt. How can a calf made of earring be a god that brought you people out of the land of Egypt? How? I am tired and sick of listening to audio of people that I see and respect so much in this struggle. I am tired of listening to their voices condemning, why shall we wait for Mazi to give order? Why shall we sit down and wait for him? Do you know if he's giving the order from the prison under duress? What blah, 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 blah. They begin to lament. Why are you lamenting when we have not entered into the book of lamentation? Why are you lamenting? We have not gotten to the book of lamentation and you are lamenting. Why are you lamenting? Why don't you exercise a little patience? If these are the kind of men that we had in 2015, 2016, believe you me, we will not be where we are today because they have run out of patience. I am going to touch a whole lot of people's table today and I'm going to shake it. If possible, I will break it. Because after this program, so many of them will hate me the more. And I don't care. If you hate me for no reason. The message I'm preaching must continue. And I will not stop preaching it. And whatever I say here is what Chukwu Kikabiama asked me to say. The God of Biafra is with me. So your hatred unto me has nothing to do with me. I am preaching the gospel. And I must make it very clear to each and every one of you to know that it is only an obedient servant that protects the interest of the master behind him, even before the enemy. Aaron did not protect the interest of Moses. Aaron did not protest the doggedness, the sacrifices of Moses. Aaron did not remember all the battle that Moses had fought in the past in the house of King. He did not remember. He immediately said, okay, I agree. And that is what a lot of you are expecting from Mazi Chike Doziem to do. I'm coming there. Get ready with the attack. I will open my telephone number, you call, and I will answer. Just get ready with the attack, and get ready with any question you want to ask me. But when I ask you my own, please try to answer me. This work is not easy. If Lolo Ainalo, to come and speak to the most intelligent people on this planet Earth, but very stubborn. They are most intelligent, the most smart of them all, but very, very, very stubborn. It's not easy. If you want, you try. If you try, you see. Now, I want you to listen and listen good. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the Moses of this movement. The Moses of this movement was Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, general, the people's general, our internal leader, the man that loves you with every beat of his heart, the man that was born with golden spoon, the man whose father was as at the time he was still younger, the richest man in the whole Africa, the first African billionaire. A man that if you want to enjoy life at its fullness, he can enjoy. A man whose father's car was used by Queen Elizabeth II when he visited Nigeria. That Rolls Royce that Queen Elizabeth used belonged to the father of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. Nigeria as a country nobody had Rolls Royce as at the time that Queen Elizabeth II visited Nigeria. Nobody had such expensive car. It was the father of the man that I am talking about today, whom was our Moses, that did what? That provided his own private car, and the Queen used it because that was the most expensive car in Nigeria as at then. No other person had it. The father of the man that loves you so much, that went to the land of Egypt and fought with the king. King Pharaoh, he fought with him. He defeated him. There was plague in the land. And Pharaoh said, okay, you people should go. He took them out of the land. That is Ojukwu, the man we are talking about. But it's going to work in two phases. And I'm going to connect both of them. Because if I'm using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to do this illustration now, some of you will not understand. You say, no, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not Ojukwu. It's not the Moses. Yes, that is why I want to clarify it, that you may understand that the Ojukwu in this whole case is the Moses. That is who he is, who he was. Then if you look at the whole situation, you understand that he abandoned his father's wealth and the golden spoon that he was born into to use to feed, and he used his father's wealth to fight, to bring you and I, to secure you and I, to make sure that you and I are not consumed, are not killed, and fought to defend us. After Biafra War, Louis Ojukwu's wealth went down because his son used it to fight to save each and every one of you. And when I am proposing to Biafran people, when Biafra is restored, we all know that Ojukwu is going to be immortalized. And the father himself, whose fund was used to fight and defend us, should be immortalized. Somebody have not spoken about Louis Ojukwu. You always talk about Ojukwu. Why are you only talking about Ojukwu, but you forget about the father whose money was used to fight and defend our land? Who gave birth to the great man who fought for all of us? Therefore, while we are calling Ojukwu our internal leader, we should remember his father as a hero that gave birth to such great man. Coming back to connect what I'm talking about, him, Ojukwu, did his best by bringing us out of this dungeon. 3 years, Biafra nation was established, had their own currency, had their own flags, had their own national anthem, had their own coat of arms, had their own government, had their own judiciary, had everything, controlled their oil, while under bombardment. It is because of the money of Louis Ojukwu and the son, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu. Because if the father of Ojukwu didn't have money, Ojukwu couldn't have done anything. That is why when I look at Ojukwu and I look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, having seen that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's father is not as rich, as wealthy as Ojukwu's father, having seen where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have taken us to, having seen the direction where he have drived, the rough roads and everything, I will say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I salute you. Because if he had the financial capacity that Ojukwu had, believe you me, we will not be where we are today. Now, connecting it together, if, for instance, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now seen as Moses, don't forget, the real Moses was Ojukwu, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But now, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to be seen in that position of Moses, that have gone to the mountain to pray and collect the 10 commandments, because where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now is on the mountain, and that is why he told all of us to keep praying the book of Psalms from 1 to 150, and all of you know that that is 5 months interval of prayer. He knew he was going to the mountain. He knew that time have come for him to go to the mountain. That is why he promised you. He said, I am going to be in the front line leading this movement. He told you that I am going to be in the front line leading this movement, not behind, in the front line. Just as Moses was in the front line leading the people of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But he chose a weaker deputy. Moses chose a weaker deputy. The weaker deputy was Aaron. But in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he has never made any wrong choice in choosing a deputy. Despite the fact that the former deputy, along the line, hey, what happened to Aaron happened to him. He was formidable. I must say the truth. Uchemefo was formidable. I mean, was. May God punish me if I lie whenever I'm preaching the gospel. But may he bless me if I say the truth. Because Uchemefo was formidable. As at the time that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was on the mountain for the first time, he was formidable. Many of you do not know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was tagged a madman in Kuje prison by Omiomio and Iranya. Chukwuemeka, Iranya, and Uchenna Siebu. They said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was mad. That they are going to stop listening to him. They begin to plan a coup to take over the mantle of leadership from him. You know, when you want to kill a dog, you give that dog a very bad name. It's either you say the dog is eating your fish or the dog is stealing your meat. Then everybody will say, kill the dog, kill the dog. Bah! Iboya or more. Some of you do not know this. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was mad in the prison. How can he be inside the prison giving order? Now I am seeing the reputation of what has happened in 2016 in this struggle right now, see the heart. And that is why I have come to preach to these people to disease from this nonchalant attitude, from this shenanigans. Because if you don't, when I will begin to pick on people, people will not say that I'm fighting. I'm not fighting. I want peace. That is why I'm preaching this way without mentioning the names of those people who are hell-bent in making videos, making audios, sharing it to people, demoralizing people, trying to convince people, let them not believe in Mazi again. This same thing has happened in the past in another way, in another dimension. At that time, they say he was mad. Now, what they are saying now is that he may be giving order or he may be giving instruction under duress. Who told you? Does Mazi Nnamdi Kanu look like someone that can take wrong decision by duress? Answer yourself that question. The last thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will do is to submit himself to pressure. You don't pressurize him. You don't. He is the master of the game that is called pressure. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have severally pushed the country on the wall, and the country did something that they have not been doing. If you want, I give you examples. Because they listen to him. Once they are done listening to him, they begin to make changes. They begin to do some certain things that they cannot do before. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the person that gave the idea to Nigeria government to build railway across the nation. But when they started building the railway, they exempted the southeast and south-south, the eastern region. This railway project, you see, they listened to him when he gave them the advice. If you want a viable economic growth in a country, transportation matters a lot. build railway around, clear the waterways, let there be sea transportation, let there be rail transportation, dualize the roads, make sure that all airport is functional and working. Once you are done with all this, look into electricity, power. Some of you just joined the struggle yesterday. That is why I don't blame some of you sometimes. But believe you me, brothers and sisters, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the master of that game that these people are trying to play. He told them. And when they started building the railway, southeast was not among. They removed southeast from the plan. And they're building from Lagos to Kaduna, from Kaduna to Kafanchan. They even built to Niger, to another country, instead of building to the place, the man who suggested it, who educated them, who taught them what to do. Thank you so much to those of you that say you love what I'm doing, that you love me. I love you guys too. This gospel must be preached this night. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they tagged him a madman in the prison before they say he was mad, that he cannot be there and be giving us information and be giving us direction. No, we must do, another leader have to emerge. And Iruanya was the person that came up with that idea, and Uche Nasibu agreed. But Uche before said no. I will not lie to you, my brothers and my sisters. Uche before said no. That I remain with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as at then. At least Uche before was better than Aaron. He was better than Aaron then, because he resisted Iruanya and Omiomio. He said, no, you can't do this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not mad. I cannot be a party of those of you that will say, let us, no. Maybe by then, the spirit of Aaron hadn't taken over Mefo then. That was the reason why he was acting that way. And after all said and done, their plan to hijack the struggle and to forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the prison failed. I want you all that is watching this program to share it, and I want you to know one thing, that the reason why, I know the enemies are also listening, they cannot do anything. They can only listen and learn and get sense. The reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out of that prison untouched, unharmed, was because he was still wearing the crown of the leadership of IPOB on his head. Hear me now, you fools that doesn't know anything. He was still putting on the crown and having the staff of leadership right inside Kuje prison. You will not agree with me, but the number of those who will not agree with me is minority, because if it is by percentage, maybe 5% or 6% will say no. But I believe that 95% of the people that are listening to this program and people of Biafra believe and know that what I'm saying is true. The reason why he came out unharmed, untouched, healthy, intact, was because that crown of leadership that Chukwu Ekebe was bestowed on him still remained intact on him, and the staff of leadership was still with him, and nobody was able to take it away from him. Sometimes what I think and what I reason different from what some other people think. That because of who I am. I'm not praising myself, but I'm telling you the gospel truth. Therefore, if anybody is doing any voice note, sending it to you, telling you, brother, hey, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not be giving us order from the prison, it may be under duress. When did you join the struggle? Did you know how we fought the battle of 2015 up to now? You don't know how we fought the battle. You don't know. You just joined. Even if you don't just join, maybe you don't know the strategy that was played around. You doesn't know that the mantle of leadership bestowed on him, handled by him, instruction coming from him, made it possible for him to be alive and come out and continue pushing us forward until we are where we are today. Shame unto any man that doesn't have common sense. Wisdom is a gift from above. It is not your age. You may be an elderly person doing voice notes, sharing to people, thinking that you are speaking well, that you are convincing people. Shut it up. Now, today, shut it up. Stop circulating that rubbish And people should stop saying, anybody that sent me any voice note that says other people should take over, that Mazi may be giving other duress. If I see it, I will block you. Believe you me, that is who I am. It's not opinion. This is not opinion. I'm telling you the strategical side of what they are doing that they don't know. Aaron was not a strong deputy. Aaron was not a formidable deputy. Aaron was not a great deputy. Aaron was a weak deputy who is not even, I don't know the word I'm going to use to compare with, to qualify Aaron. You can imagine they came to him, the people Moses was leading came to him and said, just give us another, it's okay, I bring your earring, and he made it. And we fought this battle, until Mazi came out. And we are still fighting. We are still pushing forward. We are still going ahead. And Mazi told us, I am going to be in the front line. Mazi told us, go and pray. Go and pray. Because I'm letting you to know that Mazi Nankan, when he told you go and pray, he was going to bring that tablets of freedom. That symbol of freedom, that is what he have gone to bring. In case you don't know, it doesn't matter who betrayed him. It doesn't matter how it happened, because from the same Bible you are reading, the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 28 says that all things work together for good to them that love God. All things. If you like, you believe it. If you don't like, don't believe it. Sometimes God use things to happen, things that happen to us that looks as pain, that look as bad thing, to you turn it to make it to become a good thing. That is how God works. He doesn't work like human being. So if somebody is somewhere planting evil against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, God is somewhere trying to use that person to project Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to where he will be, and Biafra will be restored. Then to your eyes as a physical human, as a normal human being, as a carnal human being, you will not see it because you are carnal. You don't see through the spiritual realm. But those that have insight will see that God is going to do something from this lane that your evil plan have pushed somebody to. That is why I'm speaking the way I'm speaking. That is why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went and still on the mountain to bring the 10 commandments, which we are going to use to enter inside the land of Biafra, which is the promised land we are talking about today. But people who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trusted, people who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have left behind, people who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can beat his chest to say, I trust these people, these are my people, have done what? Have disappointed him by calling off his commands, by calling off his orders, saying that he may be giving orders against the wish of the people. Me, I have my own personal wish. I have my own personal opinion. But for you to be circulating your opinion, trying to instigate it on people, telling people to begin to reason with you, to see what, but you don't know that what you are doing is much destructive than saving lives. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the front line. He's in the mountain right now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is praying 5 to 7 times every day for you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is praying 5 to 7 times every day for me. He's praying 5 to 7 times every day for all of us put together. What is his prayers? That God should give us Biafra so that you can live a good life. Your children can live a good life. Your mothers will not be raped. Your sisters will not be raped. Your father will not be killed. These are the prayers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then you're outside telling people not to take order from such person. I have kept quiet enough. And this message has been coming to me. And today, immediately I woke up to go to Facebook. The first thing I saw was that message from Mazi Emeka Gift. And Mazi Emeka Gift, believe you me, Chukwu Okike will bless you, because I love that your message. A journey that is supposed to take us 40 days. The kind of decision and the confusion that people are making right now may turn it to make us travel this journey for another 40 years. God forbid. God forbid. Me, I want Biafra to come today, tomorrow. that my brothers in Europe, my sisters in America, my brothers in Asia, my sisters in African countries may come back home to build a nation that they can be proud of. That is the Biafra I am fighting for. I am not fighting for a Biafra that will come after 10 years from now. No. I don't want it. Come on, I know go hofu buru onye obana musia nde for afabi continue ma Biafra gabia. The person speaking to you is not residing in America. I am not residing in Europe. I'm not residing in Asia. I am currently inside Biafra land. So if I'm talking like this, don't you understand that I have considered myself a dead man already? Don't you understand? Or do you think that I'm saying it because I'm hiding somewhere? Maybe in South Africa or in South Tome and Principe. Or maybe I'm hiding somewhere in Ghana. No, I'm not hiding. I am in the system. I'm on the ground speaking to you. Therefore, the people who are making these videos, who are making these audios, circulating it, most of them are in foreign countries where they relaxed. They relaxed, enjoying themselves with their family. Then they will pick up audio, they begin to talk. When they record finish, they send out, people will be sharing, and some people will be clapping for them. I don't clap for nonsense, because the reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came back to us alive was because that crown of leadership was still on his head. He gave us command. We followed his blueprint until he came out. And now some people doesn't know that their audio messages and their broadcast and their narrative and whatever is trying to strip off that crown that is on this man. That crown that scares the enemies the most. That crown that still make him the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. That crown that Chukwu Kabiama put on him, that no man can remove. That crown that I am fighting to defend up to this moment. That is the crown I'm fighting to defend. Because I know that if the Aaron that Moses left behind was as strong as Moses, believe you me, the children of Israel wouldn't have subdued him, pushed him to make him believe and do that nonsense they did by using their earrings to make a calf for them as a god that will go before them. How can a calf go before you? How can and the book of Exodus chapter 20 said, thou shalt not bow down before any graven image, neither the one that the resemblance of anything on this planet or on earth. Don't do what? Don't bow down before it. In the book of Exodus chapter 20, you can read it. Now, moving forward, Mazi Chike Dozem is the head of Directorate of States. Everybody has a way of handling issues. I have taken a strike. For challenging an authority that is doing something that is dragging us backward. I took a strike. They gave me a strike. That I did it. I took it. The reason why I took it is because my leader is not outside. If my leader was outside, that strike wouldn't have come. But because the person that is in charge is not a weak person, because my leader wouldn't have taken that decision to give me a strike. So the person that is in charge doesn't want me to continue in that path. Then he gave me a strike and I took it. Though it is lifted. So some people want somebody that they can push around. If they push you to east, you go to east. They push you to west, you go to west. Mazi Chike Dozem is not a man you can push aside or push around like that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left a formidable deputy in the name of the head of Directorate of State, HOD. That is why he took his time, because the job on his table is enormous. It is too much. To decide for a country is not an easy task. If I lie, go and ask those who call themselves the presidency. Some of you may be saying, this one you are praising Mazi Chike Dozem. This one, I'm not praising him. I'm telling you the truth. And if you like, you listen. If you don't like, don't listen. To decide for your family discussion, for you to make a decision on family discussion is not an easy job. It's not an easy task at all. To be a president, PG of your community, you know how hard and how tough it is. For you to be a local government chairman alone, you know what it is. But this man is in front line fighting the enemies, having thousands of files on his desk, making decisions that may spoil things, or taking decision that will put things in order. So before taking such decision, such person have to do what? Vent them one after the other. So I don't see him being pushed around. I only see him that he is slow in his decisions. Yes, I'm saying it. Mazi Chike is very, very slow in his decisions. And there is a reason why he's taking his decisions slowly. He has the best answer to that, because my nature is not his nature. And you people should not forget, once again, that we have lobbyists, the biggest lobbyist firm in the whole America. We are paying them. They are working for us. We have lawyers who are working for IPOB. And there are some difficult tasks and decisions that Mazi Chike cannot just stand up and take without due consultation with such people who are working for the freedom of the people of Biafra. Do you understand this? You think that once you say, hey, Mazi Chike doesn't do this, he will just stand up and do it without considering a whole lot of things. No. It is not done. My brothers and my sisters, listen to me. I am not talking to you this way because I'm angry with you. No. I am talking to you this way because I'm angry with what you guys are doing. Not because I am angry with you, but because of what you are doing. I don't hate nobody. But if you are doing something that is not helping us to move this movement forward, I'll be angry with you because of what you are doing. Mazi Chike is doing greatly as the leader of this movement currently, leading us from the outside. But what I will not support, I repeat, is anybody to come and push him by the side, or anybody to come and push him or shake him, or anybody to come and be castigating him, or anybody to come and be insulting him. If I see you post on my wall or comment on my wall insulting DOS this, DOS that, Mazi Chike, I will keep blocking you. And I want to say thank you to Mazi Simon Ekpa for one reason. Simon Ekpa, thank you for one reason. You are a man that listens to the word of wisdom, advice. I saw an update that somebody posted where you said that henceforth, that every attack against DOS should cease today, not on your wall, not anywhere. I say kudos to you. Thank you for saying that. Yes, I'm saying it. You that hate Simon Ekpa, you may hate him for anything, but once Simon do the one I like, I will come out and say it. If you do the one I don't like, I will still come out and say it. For now, for you to say that not attack on DOS should stop, because DOS is the leadership of this movement, and Mazi Chike is in the front line. I love that. So I say thank you. Therefore, coming back to what I'm saying, our brothers, our sisters, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain, I repeat, he remained the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. From DSS office, from Kuje prison, from anywhere he may be, he remained our leader. Nobody, I repeat, nobody can take away that crown of leadership from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody. They never born you well. Your mama never even get married to give birth to you. You cannot. So, and I want to sound it as a warning to the enemies that are paying Biafran people. Go and cause fight. Go and cause trouble. Because they know that once they put problem among us, while we are busy fighting each others, then they will strike. And when they strike, the striking is going to consume both you and me that is fighting each others. Their purpose is to kill everybody, to kill me and you. But before they will do that, they will first set us into trouble into us. While me and you are fighting, they will come and kill you and kill me. And Mazi Ekpa on his word, according to the person that posted it, that says that the attack on GOS should stop from today. And I want to beg all my people, please. Since Mazi Egba have said this, I want the attack of Mazi Egba also to cease. You may disagree to agree with somebody, but at the end of the day, what are we fighting for? What are we pursuing? We are fighting for a nation. We are fighting for our future generations. We are supposed to march together as one people, one family. We are supposed to build synergies. We are supposed to build bridges among ourselves. Despite the fact that you are fighting with Eba, if an enemy come to you and say, hey, I want you to do this to Simon Eba, you look at the enemy and say, I will not do that. If the enemy asks you why, he say, because he's fighting for Biafra that I'm fighting for. So there is no power also in IPOB leadership. IPOB leadership stands like Bako Supersac. Like rock, Okute, Bako Supersac is not strong, I beg, sorry. Like iron. That is the reason why I have 150% confidence that we are going to get Biafra under this leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Therefore, disregard anybody that is giving you this fake, I repeat, this fake advice that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not be given advice from the prison, from DSS office. If you watch what is happening, it is as a matter of these titles, it's as a matter of all this junk, all this nonsense that people are posting here and there that made the DSS to stifle the opportunity which they are giving our lawyers to see him. They begin to search them, to begin to strip them naked before they go and see our leader. Because of all this noise, because of all these voice notes moving around, because of all these unguarded statements, because of all these unguarded, tweets that people were tweeting. Talking rubbish, talking garbage. You people cannot discuss something inside, hold it inside, then carry the action out before the enemy and you people cannot do it. Boko Haram have sponsors. ISIS in the Maghreb have sponsors. You know it. Fulani herdsmen have sponsors. What do you call them? What is the name of this one? They say this one that Gumi is negotiating on their behalf. They have sponsors. But have you ever seen or hear anywhere on social media where their sponsors are fighting themselves or discussing what they have to do in the open? No, they cannot. They keep their lapses closed. They keep all their mouths shut. They do their own thing from inside, and they carry out their oppression, and they keep doing what they are doing. They continuously doing what they're doing, and the people knows them in the government. And they are not talking about it in the open. It is only few people. Bandits, thank you very much, bandits. It is only few people that understands what is happening, that comes out and begin to tell people, look at their agenda. Their agenda is to Islamize Nigeria. You have heard it before. So while we are busy fighting each other, while we are busy killing each other, while we are busy boxing each other, while we are busy trying to drag each other down, they are busy, they are busy building bridges. They are busy building the armament. They are busy paying your brothers and your sisters to be fighting you. And they are busy planning to come and kill everybody and take over our land. Do you understand this? If you don't understand this, I want you to take this particular message to your father or to your mother or to somebody you believe that can explain it to you. Then they will explain it to you. When two brothers are fighting, the enemies will come and take over what belongs to them and kill both of them. In case you think that when these people come, that they are going to spare you, you that is collecting money, you that they are giving bribe to speak against your brothers, to speak against your sisters, to become an enemy against your people, that money that you collect, you will not live to eat it, because they will, you are their first target. They will kill you first. Because whosoever that sold his brother, even the buyer cannot even trust you. That is why I am telling All these idiots that are gallivanting on internet, claiming I killed so person. I gave you, I appointed so person. I did so person. I did this. You are saying it. You think that you are safe. You are not safe in the hand of those that you are working for. Because at the end of the day, they are going to kill you. Therefore, I beg. I beg. Let there be cease of fire on attack on Mazi Ekpa. If Mazi Ekpa says something you don't like, please, gently, wildly, approach him, talk to him. This one you talk, I don't like him. Mazi Ekpa cannot be the leader of this movement. And he have made it known to me in the closet that he is not interested in being a leader. And how can he be a leader of IPOB? How can it happen? Where is Mazi Nnamdi? Where is Mazi Chike? So you people to be thinking of this kind of thing is giving me problem. And some people think I'm going to join the wagon of those who are thinking that EPA is coming to take over leadership. Take what? Take what? Gini ko na take. On a take gini kan na jono. Leadership is not in shambles. It doesn't have any problem. There is no tussle. So why painting this kind of color of something that never existed? My joy is that the man that Mazi Nnamdi left behind is not as weak as Aaron. He may be slow in decisions. He may be slow in action, but he is an intelligent man. Yes, I am saying it. I may not like some of his delay tactics. Yes, but at the end of the day, he is an intelligent man. You can't push him around. But I want to use this also to advise him. Mazi, please, while listening to those that are working with you, be careful of those that will give you a destructive advices. Therefore, the making of calf will not happen in this struggle. Because we worship only true living God. The making of calf is not going to be seen in this struggle as long as I am concerned. Anybody that make any move like making of calf in this struggle, golden calf in this struggle, I will enter you. You know, if I enter you, you know how it could be. Nobody, they can't make any calf as a God that you are going to worship to get Biafra. You can't. You know go fit. Who are you? Interaje go ne? Isi go dione? Ibru woki bura mone? Ibru ma ekwi de tukwa na yuma meri. You making me to believe that somebody want to take over the leadership. How will it happen? Where are you going to start? The foundation of the struggle, the person that laid the foundation is still there, is still alive, still in control. And the people he left behind is still in charge. So why are people panicking? Why are you panicking? Why are you sending some kind of voice note outside, trying to demoralize some people who are weak in the spirit? I am not weak in the spirit. I'm so high. I may be emotional at times because of the kind of person I am. I don't like it when I see people dying. I don't like to see when people are being killed. I don't like to see when people are doing the wrong thing instead of the right thing. I don't like to see it when people that are supposed to stand as men, women will be better than them. The word you say, you have to guard it. You don't come out to begin to use unguarded statement against the people of Biafra. Those who are making WhatsApp calls, I'm referring to all of you. Even those who are coming on Radio Biafra to speak. You'll be talking to Biafrans and be speaking to Biafrans as children. You should be mad. Are you mad? Are you stupid? Are you crazy? Are you mad? A whole great people of Biafra. You will be talking to them as children, reading insult. This message is for anyone who finds him or herself in that category. Take it. Take it. I repeat, this message of insulting Biafrans through Radio Biafra, be you who, be you a caller, be you a host, should cease. Because we need peace, we need unity, we don't need insult. Our land is under siege. The enemies have congregated, the vultures have gathered. They are about to kill us, they are about to attack us. Instead of making peace, instead of petting the people, you are there fighting, talking to them anyhow as if they don't want anything, and making people going more angry, forming cabals from here to here. Because of one person, a city can be saved. Because of one man, a city can be saved. A city, or let me not say a nation can be saved because of one man, only one righteous man. And in this my present life, that righteous man I have seen, that Savior I have seen, is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My enemies will be crying, hearing this from me, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a righteous man. Of course he is. He's an upright man. A man who have contributed everything, who have given up everything. Who have given up everything, I repeat, everything in life. Gave his father, gave his mother, gave his cousin sister, gave his father's throne, gave everything, gave his comfort zone. Oh my goodness me, how can I count it? And somebody want to come and strip off the crown of leadership of this man. Anywhere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, he remain my leader. If you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer a leader, stop making those voice notes and circulating, trying to deceive people. Form your own movement and continue from there and go and get us Biafra. And stop coming to infiltrate the mind of those who are weak in the spirit, because there are people who are weak in the spirit. We need to speak to such people. We need to encourage them. We need to build up their faith. We need to let them understand that we are not in the wrong way. We are not in the wrong path. We may be slow anyways, because the struggle comes slowly. Sometimes it goes faster. Sometimes it comes slowly. But we are at the last lap. At the last lap of this struggle, that is where we are right now. So you have to be very, very careful with what you say. Look at our barrister. Our barrister is now complaining. Our barrister is now crying bitterly how they are being manhandled when they want to go and see our leader. It's as a result of all these voice notes. It's a result of go and snap with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and come and show us. Go and record Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and come and show us. Sometimes Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will broadcast from DSS office as some people were peddling here and there. These are the reasons why they are now disturbing these people. Maybe if they don't search them like this, maybe they may go inside with the telephone to go and record him, to come and play for you, to convince you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still alive. Stop. Behave like a human being for once. Behave like a human being for once. Stop behaving like animals. What you people are doing now is like asking Aaron to make a calf, by asking that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leadership should be taken away from him. That is what it means. I knew that you may have a point of saying that people should do mad things, do crazy things, go out and protest every Monday, just as the information was said, so that it will push them to the corner to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, you may have a good direction in that way, but you should also consider that he remains our leader. So anybody who wants to play on that lane, you shouldn't discourage the person. That is me. Don't discourage the person, but don't condemn the order coming from that man who wear the crown of leadership. Because when you are condemning him, the enemy is listening. When you are condemning him, I want you to understand that the enemies they are listening. And I want to talk to some of you. I repeat, I want to talk to some of you from this channel. Some of you that used to say, hey, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is this. They are torturing him. Nobody is torturing nobody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can only be tortured psychologically because he doesn't have his freedom. Yes. If you tell me that he's going through psychological torture, I agree with you. But Fulani don't go fit torture Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They don't burn the way. Chineke akpọ hoku. Chineke akpọ hoku. Chineke akpọ ho. Ekwensu apia hitari wire. This is how I expect you guys to be speaking. I want you people to be giving them the confidence that they cannot touch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because if they do, the madness in all of us will come out, and this country will somersault. Not to, hey, they are torturing him. Oh, hey, he's suffering there. Oh, hey. Yes, he's suffering there because he doesn't have his freedom. But torturing him, laying hand on him, because when you say torture, you are directing that they are beating him or doing him. So that is what I don't want to hear, because they don't fit. They don't burn the papa well. Their papa Buhari no fit do it. He cannot. Do you think that we are here for joke? We are not here for joke. We are here for a serious business. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out to lead us and take us to this beautiful land of Biafra. He's taking us to this beautiful land of Biafra. Therefore, if you are among those people that we are asking Aaron to make a calf god for you, that will go before you, I want you to refrain from that. You may be part and parcel of them by the statement you are making. You may be part and parcel of them by the voice recording you are making. You may be part and parcel of them by the things you are saying. You may not agree with everything I'm saying, but the truth must be spoken. I must say it the way it is. What I'm saying here is what Chukwu Kabiam asked me to tell you. That is what I'm telling you. So the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verse 1 to 4, is going to be a case study for each and every one of you. Go and read it. Go and read it. When you read it and read it again and read it again, by the time you read it like 7 times, you will say, yes, what Mazi Okpele Ezechukwu became said is truth. If Chikedoziem is like Aaron, by now there would have been a whole lot of mistakes. I'm not saying that Chikedoziem is a perfect man. Imperfection is part of the nature of human being. That is why God said, I regretted creating man. He is not perfect. I am not perfect. Even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not perfect. Even you that is watching this program is not perfect. Nobody alive is perfect. Only God is a perfect God. He may make some of his mistakes as a human being, then you call him to order and speak to him in a language you understand. I may make mistake, you call me to order and speak to me with the language I understand, not to carry me outside and begin to castigate me. Apart from those who are eating our money, and doing things that is dragging us backward, apart from them, or anybody who I see who is a saboteur trying to do something, apart from such people, I can't just come and pick up a Biafran and begin to talk about him. I can't. Unless there's something that you are doing that is dragging the struggle back. So my brothers and my sisters, if you have listened to this program and you have not shared it, you are not helping us, and you are a Biafran. And the killing of our people that is ongoing, the arrest of innocent people that is ongoing, you must tweet it, you must share it, you must do the needful. Because today, one of our brother have been released. And after people will say, DOS is not doing anything, our DOS are not doing anything. When they do something good, you will see it, you will not share it. When you perceive that what they're doing, you don't like it, you begin to castigate them. That is wrong. Somebody sent me a message, say, that stupid DOS, I blocked the person. The person cannot reach me again unless you use another number. For him to use that word, that stupid, he thought he was praising me. How would that stupid DOS give you a sanction? DOS did not give me sanction. It is our media head that gave me sanction, and it has been lifted. It is an indoor decision, and it has been taken care of. So for you to come and demoralize them, maybe to speak in a bad language that thinking that I'll be happy with you, you are insulting DOS, so that I will say, yes, they are stupid, they are mad, they are this. No, I can't do that, because DOS comprises of men and women of honor. So if there are people who are bad among them, if you want to talk about them, pick them one, and speak about them. That is all I have to say. But any issue that is coming from any angle, attacking DOS or attacking Mazi Ekpa, if I see it on my platform, I will block you. You don't come to my platform to attack Mazi Ekpa. So far, he said nobody should attack Chikedoziem and DOS on his platform. On my own platform, you should not attack him. If you want to attack him, take it to your wall. If I see it on your wall, I admire you. What we need is peace. What we need is unity. What we need is togetherness. What we need is understanding. What is need to strengthen ourselves. That is what we need to do. And that is why I keep telling you people that our media is in the front line fighting this battle, in case you don't know. And I want to thank all of you that have been sending us cards, which I am sharing to BMW, Biafra Media Warriors, those that are sharing every program and every article. that is going on in this struggle. I'm not sharing the card to people to say share my program. No, I'm sharing the card to them to share this movement, be it article written by anybody, as long as it is moving us forward, share it. That is what I'm doing. And they can testify to that. I don't have any personal interest. If I have 1 million people following me on my platform, I'm not making shishi out of it. My primary interest is that Biafra shall come. If Biafra come today, I will not continue be on this Facebook talking to you people, shouting for money tonight. I won't do it. I will look for job, for something doing. For now, what I'm doing now, some of you cannot do it. Not because I am more intelligent, not because I'm more brave, but because you are not choosing to do it. That is why you cannot. I'm choosing to do it. That's why I'm doing it. You may be doing all that I cannot do. That is the division of labor. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, if the way I speak have offended anyone, forgive me. That is the true gospel that I've spoken. Maybe if the way I speak, you get offended. Why am I talking this way? That is the way the message was sent, and I have to deliver it that way. Because if I don't, I will have issue. Chukwukikabiyama is our God. And he is going to lead us until Biafra is restored. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, no man, I repeat, no man born of a woman can strip off that mantle of leadership from him. So Biafrans, nobody should be afraid or shaken that somebody is plotting to take away the leadership from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They never born the person, mama. I can't know ya. I'm one alone. Because we have fought. When I had to go Ogubo, I had to go Ogubo, we represent Babondo. I am Ogubo. Therefore, if you're watching this program, my line is open. If you call, I'm going to answer your call. But please, when you call, tell us as they hot. Now, so you go talk. And say the truth and nothing but the truth. And you have only but 3 minutes to make a contribution. Only 3 minutes to make a contribution. I don't want those people that will come, you will be talking, you will not be listening. You may be saying something that is not a lie. I will be calling your attention. Hello, hello, hello. If you don't stop, I will cut you off. That is my modus operandi here. If you are speaking, there are some kind of information or some kind of words you want to be using. If I don't like it, because of our listenership, if I'm calling you and you're not listening, I will cut you off. Because I'm in charge. I am in charge, 100% in charge of this program. So when you call, you follow due process. I have a caller on the line, the first caller of this program this evening. Caller, welcome to this program as the hot. Welcome to the program as the hot.
I see that now so I go talk. My name is Mazioko Derebesir. I'm calling from my location. Maz Darrington, I say Mechuko Kama bless you.
Thank you.
I so much love you the way you love our country called Biafra.
Thank you, brother.
Mechuko Kama bless our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Bless all IPOB family members and bless our DOS, the head of DOS, Marchik.
Yes.
Maz Darrington, there is something I want to tell you. See all this voice message that is going on. It's not our people who is doing that. It's Fulani people, the people that are speaking Igbo language. You know, some Fulani people, they speak Igbo language. That are the people doing that voice message, not our Biafran people. Because I'm very sure of what I'm telling you. No pure Biafra that would like to destroy Biafra. Every Biafra wants Biafra to come because we have been suffering a lot. So that is my contribution this evening. May Chukwu come bless you and guide you, Master. We love you.
Thank you so much. I love you too, bro. Thank you very, very much. But I disagree to agree that it is only Fulani that are doing it. If you tell me that Fulani have paid money to some people who are hungry, who are hell-bent in getting something to eat, and they are being misled and doing it, then I will agree with you. Because there are people that I know that are doing it, that I may not mention their name here. I'm not going to mention their name, not because that I'm afraid of anybody. You guys know I don't fear nobody. I respect everybody. I don't fear nobody. But because I want peace. Because I want peace. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program as hot.
Good evening from United Arab Emirates.
Welcome to the program. Good evening to you. Your name and where your name?
Okay. I see the host now, so I go talk.
Thank you very much, brother. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mazi. God bless you. Chukwukadama Koziegi.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You are my mentor. Can I say
Thank you.
Afambo Mazi Gwemeka. Yes, in the United Arab Emirates na Abogna. I must thank you very much. You see, this is our struggle. We don't look anybody face. Because we have determined that the other Biafra or everything in the zoo go down.
Of course.
That is zoological republic abolondo kaina and if abolondo we are wundu ohu. All this Western world. Dika didn't never go travel to all this Western world. The Malani live na that place before.
HF running with 3 minutes, so because you don't HF running with 3 minutes, so you have to be fast.
Okay, okay, sir. So if I can make everything possible to make sure that we get Biafra. And let our people remember that our politicians in Biafra land is the worst enemy we have.
That's correct.
And we must do everything to get these evil people down.
That's correct.
And I want all Biafra to carry all ourselves along. Please, if anybody offended you, please approach that very person in a good manner. We all are working together to our goal, which is Biafra nation, where we will have a better life. Let us continue. Our IPOB family is intact. There is no problem in IPOB family.
Yes, of course.
For those enemies that will come and think that we have a problem, we didn't have a problem. Now, IPOB is more intact than as it did before. Thank you very much, Mazi Chukwubiken, for your good work. May God bless Biafra, bless our leader, Mazi Namikon. Thank you very much. God bless you.
He said, bless you too, my brother. Thank you very, very much. My brothers and sisters are calling in, and the calls are coming. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program. I see the hot.
I see the hot. That's why I got talk about.
Number so, my brother, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Yeah,
am I coming out clear?
Yes, the world is hearing you. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my name is Paul Omubiko, calling from Barcelona.
Go ahead, Mazi Paul.
My brother, words are not enough to thank you for what you are doing.
Thank you.
Then the teaching you gave concerning Moses and Aaron is well understood. But one thing very sure is that the Biafrans are awake. Igbo people are awake. This is very, very sure.
Of course.
But one question I want to ask, because you have spoken in parable. You go deep down the Bible, and I know the time we've been attacking the religious leaders and every other thing. I do comment to your program. Now we see Mbaka, he's up. Our call has waken him up.
That's
but one question I want to ask, our leader is inevitable. Nobody can go above him. But this sit at home, which our leader sent a message through the lawyer, saying that we should stop sit at home. And our people keep on staying at home while our leader canceled it. How do you see this thing? Comparing coming out from Egypt, why Aaron built that image to them. How do you understand this thing they are doing? Are they in line, or are they trying to let our leader to know that they want to sit at home to protest? So please, I want if you can answer me something.
Beautiful. I'm going to cut you off because other people are calling, so that I'll answer you. Then you watch me and hear my reply to what you're asking. Okay?
Vale. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, I love this question that my brother have asked, and I have been answering this question even before now. Trying to connect the connotation of what he's asking and the people of Israel asking to be built a calf to go before them. If you watch it, That is to say, number one, they did not acknowledge Moses as their leader. Again. Number two, a calf is a graven image. It's made by a human being. A calf is made by a human being. And a calf is not God. And a calf cannot speak. It cannot do anything. And the same Bible, in the same book of Exodus, chapter 20, says that thou shalt not worship any graven image or bow down before them, or the likeness of anything on this planet Earth or in heaven. God says all this word. Now, our leader giving instruction for us to go about our normal businesses. And we say, no, we are going to sit at home because we love you, because we want you to be released. If you want to connect these two things, you will see that they are far different from each other. How are they far different from each other? The people whom our leader say go and do your normal businesses. Our leader is not paying them salary. Our leader is not paying their house rent. Our leader is not giving them food. Our leader is not paying their children's school fees. Our leader does not take care of anything. But our leader wants to give them something that is greater than what they are giving to themselves. That is different from that our leader is begging them to sit at home, and that our leader is telling them to go and do your normal business. Oh my goodness me. If our leader is begging, please sit at home, please sit at home, it is a different message. But he said, please go about your businesses to still show them that love that he has for them. But them in return to show our leader that we love you and we appreciate what you are doing and we want you out. Now we are not going to sit at home. So if you want to connect them, you will see they are far two different things. That is why I said it on every of my platform that anytime I reason about the sacrifice that Mazen can have made in this struggle, there is nothing that we can offer him that is enough. Nothing. And that is the reason why I say, if it is my own opinion, if we are supposed to vote, put our thumbprint on any paper to say sit at home or no sit at home, I will vote for us to sit at home, even for 1 week, to bring the country down. When I shut the country down, when no obode udiru na ana, when ya obode udiru na ana osubo kabia from Wikibia. Me, I want Biafra that will come to that tomorrow. So I am part and parcel of those people who want our leader to come out. But what I'm saying, maybe you didn't get it correctly, is those people who are saying that we should not be taking order from our leader. There are people that listen to this order, that go about their normal business. And there are people that say that we are not going to take it because we want you out. If our leader is the one begging, say, please, God, please, you sit at home, please, you sit at home, then the enemy will understand it. But now, our leader is saying, please, go out and do your business. And the people say no. So it is working interjected. Yes, it is interwoven. If you watch the way it is working, even the enemies understand it more. That the people say no. That the leader you are holding say, go and do your business. Then they say, no, we are not going. That is even more dangerous. That is more dangerous to them. That the people have now, all of them have bought every of his message. All of them have all bought into his ideology. Now they have understand that what this man was fighting for and is fighting for is worth fighting for, and they are going to, jettison their money making every Monday. They are going to do away with whatever they are doing every Monday to stand with this man to make sure that this man come out and lead them into the land. Because any Biafra without Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I'm not interested in it. Unless I burn everywhere down. Everywhere go and look at the protests that South African people did in Kenya Airways. Look at number of men, young men, thousands of people. If Biafra come tomorrow, South Africa there will be evacuation of human beings for South Africa. Mass exodus, mass return. People will go back to their country. The same thing in UK. The same thing in Dubai. If you go to Senegal, the Biafrans in Senegal is more than 10,000. Go to Ghana, more than 20,000. All over the world. So if Biafra come today, a whole country of the world will see that the people that have been even taking the job that belong to their citizen is going to vacate the jobs. because they have gone home to build their own nation. So, my brother, answering your question is interwoven, because they are the people who say we are not going to make profit on Monday. We are not going to sell on Monday. We are not going to work on Monday. We want to sit down on our own to protest for you to come out. So it is more dangerous to compare if our leader say, I beg you, make una sit down now, I beg you. No! Oh my goodness me. I just wish some of you will understand where I'm heading to. Please, I have another call on the line. Somebody is calling. Oh my God, there are so many calls, so many calls, so many calls, so many calls. I have this caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program, As the Hot. My brother, I think I have answered you. Welcome to the program, As the Hot. Please lower the volume of your listening device. Go away from your listening device or lower it, please, and talk to me direct from the WhatsApp.
Okay. I have lowered it completely, sir.
Okay, go ahead and make a contribution, please.
Okay, how are you, sir?
I'm good.
Good evening.
Good evening, my dear.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you.
Okay, I love the way you people you are doing, the way we are talking about Biafra. Everybody is fighting about Biafra. I like it so much, and it's a good energy for everybody. Is coming out, and the way our Biafra people, they are coming and fight for our Biafra to come.
Yes, of course. You are the Kenyan woman that is you are the Kenyan woman that is married to a Biafra, right?
Yes, I'm the Kenyan woman who is married to Biafra.
So now you are a Biafran by marriage.
Yes, I'm a Biafra by marriage.
Beautiful. I want you to use your language once again and tell Kenya people that they should go and bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu back to Kenya. The way they took him to hand him over to Nigeria, that they should bring him back, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not a Nigerian, but a Kenyan citizen, a British citizen. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not have any flight ticket routed to Nigeria. That he came to Kenya and he was supposed to return to Britain. So the way they bring him to Nigeria, they should return him back to Kenya, because Biafran people are mad and angry with them. Please, I want you to give their message with their language. Go ahead.
Okay. Kenya walivyochukua Manzi Nnamdi Kanu kutoka airport ya Kenya Airways, tunaomba wamrudishe hivyo hivyo. Tutajua mahali tutampeleka sisi kama Biafrans. Vile walivyomchukua kutoka Kenya Airways, Jomo Kenyatta Airways, Jomo Kenyatta Airport, tunataka wamrudishe hapo Jomo Kenyatta Airways. Jomo Kenyatta Airport, sorry. So sisi wenyewe tutajua venye tutafanya naye, kwa sababu sisi ni Biafrans na sisi wenyewe tumeelewa na Biafrans, tunajua tunataka Biafrans na tunataka Biafrans ikuje. Kwa sababu saa hizi kila mtu anailia kwa sababu ya Biafran. Manzi Nnamdi Kanu atikiwe kwenye aliko, tunaomba wamrudishe Kenya Airport. Tutamchukua hapo.
Excuse me. Yes. Let me shoot something in, I see the horse, my brother.
Welcome. Finally,
I see the horse.
Finally, the Biafran husband is now want to talk to us. So tell us your name, my brother.
I see the horse. Where have Biafra son?
Thank you.
You're
married a very beautiful woman. I can see her picture here. Go ahead.
God bless.
Bless you too.
At the heart, one there is very simple thing I want to ship in. I won't take your too much time. Just 1 minute only.
Go ahead.
So the thing is that you are doing a great job. I will thank you for that. And the people of Biafra know that you are serious. You know, Anya keji this serious. No ebo sabo ani kwano kuye. Na watana.
Yes.
Our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu ezuhu na obro Chineke nna na yotago omari ile niile okuma bin ko bwaka anyi. Ma not be too much, because no na eme ebumunobi ndị Biafra. He does everything he does according to the mind of the people, right?
Yes.
Same thing now goes to you, man. Today we are listening to you because you are going to the point. You are doing what you suppose. I have been listening to you now to come to the end and say, yes, what the US is saying is right, this or that. Come to Simon Ekpa also. We all cannot know how to speak English or how to broadcast like everybody. But that does not mean that that we don't know common things, simple things. We know it all, right? So Simon also he's flowing the mind of the people and doing exactly what the people always want. So my message is this, very simple and direct. Send DOS or whomever they say they are. We don't know their face. We don't know their face.
No,
sometimes.
I don't want you to use hello. No, brother, no. I can't take this. I warned you, if you want to say something, you don't use such derogatory word for DOS. I don't do that. I don't like it. Your wife made a very beautiful commentary here, and she used her language to speak to her government, and you come to use a derogatory word against your own people. It's not done. Not on my program. And I said I don't want it. Please. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program. I see the Hot.
I see the Hot. Nasai will talk. Come.
Thank you very much, my brother. Go ahead and make a contribution.
Okay. Avambobo Odogu. The only thing I want to say to our people is that they must understand what our propaganda is. You know, once they understand the system our enemies are using against us, then they will know, be wiser than them to overcome whatever propaganda they are using against us. You understand?
The word is listening.
Brother Simon already said that he doesn't want any position, but they are still hitting on it, which is a game of propaganda. Any slightest thing that happens, they have to hold on it to make some of our people who doesn't know the words of propaganda and the full meaning of propaganda to believe in it. So it's the duty of you media, which I really appreciate you people, to understand, to hit on propaganda, for our people to understand what propaganda means. We all know that the Fulanese can speak Igbo more than some of the Igbo people. And we know that many of them are using it against us. That is propaganda. They propagate everything we do using what we believe in to fight against us. If we understand that not every news in the Facebook or everything they posted in the Facebook is coming from Biafra, then we know that propaganda is the weapon of the enemy to fight against their opponent, which we also do. If our people can understand the full meaning of propaganda, our listeners will not even say that people are saying against him, because they will say something like that. And not everything we see on Facebook that we believe, because that is the system of propaganda. This is a battle. They want to win us, and they want to use every means they have to win us. And it's up to us again to understand them and be wiser than them, so that we will overcome them in whatever means they are coming. Because truth will always overcome lies. Light will always overcome the darkness. You understand? And immediately you turn the light off, the darkness will immediately appear. Which means the darkness is always surrounding the light. Any slightest mistake you make, they will hold on it to put you down. And our people, everything, slightest thing, they believe in it. But if we can hold on the truth, understand our enemies more than they understand us.
Please round up. Please round up. A lot of calls are coming in. I want to answer as much as calls. I want you to round up, because I gave 3 minutes and now you are more than 3 minutes. Round up, please.
Okay, my brother.
Please.
Okay, the only thing I want to say is for our people to understand that most of the things they see is propaganda. And both the media and everyone in this struggle must understand that the propaganda is in the midst of us all the time. You see, men of my big gun, I some very land name. I spoke to Bagi women. Understand our enemies.
Thank you very much for your contribution. As now, I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program. I see the Hot.
Good evening, Mazeg.
Good evening to you.
Good
As in the hot now, so I go talk.
Thank you so much, brother. Go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is.
You are listening to yourself, and I don't like it. Stop. Speak to me directly. Stop listening to yourself. I can't hear you again, bro.
My name is Okano Biafra.
Okay.
I'm calling from 26 War Zone.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead, my brother. Continue.
Yeah. There is something I want to tell our people. Sometimes they just hear that this person is bad. They don't want to find out what caused the wrong. Now, okay, make I bring them down, make them hear and well. Sometimes our people go talk, say, person will just say them, say, Prince Darlington is bad. See what he do. They're not going to find out the good side of him. What make him do the thing where he do? No, only that bad side where people, they tell them they see. And they don't know, say, na talk, they bring talk. If person tell you, say, this one do something, this one do something, try to find out what thing that person do and know the good side. Like love or hate, no, they blind our eyes. Sometimes they cease to see the good side of person, only that categorically the wrong side where they try to make use of. Those good things, what the person they do, we know they want use them again, we know they praise them. Like you, I see you don't praise the ones who do good. Despite you, they disagree with them. Sometimes I emboss you. When you talk something, I go emboss you, say, so side, me and I disagree. That is it. Not be say, you know, go disagree with someone, we disagree to agree. But make we know the fair to see the good side of person. And those people where they always talk those things, more than they try to go their wall, you go, if you go their wall, check out their sharing, their post, you go see, so the highest thing when the person feels talk about government, they say this country is not working, that's all. The person can't post any post of Biafran. The person cannot share anything, nothing. You cannot say anything. They will just, these guys put a leader picture and all that thing and be deceiving our people. And those people who buy those ideas of deception, because they can't deceive me, they can never deceive me. I've seen them, I do, if you just post anyhow, I go to your, like, there is one I reported in your box now that will read something that insulting names and so. I go to his wall, he has nothing of Biafra there, but he's there insulting you people. Insult, even your name is on the list. You understand? So our people, I want to advise you people, let love do not blind you, and let hatred do not also affect you. Try to see the good side of anybody. Let's put hands together and move. We move. Our leader will come out soon. Make God, my guide and protect him. Nothing will happen to him. Every poison they are going to give him will turn to manure, will not turn to protein to him. He will be bigger and faster.
Thank you. He said, my brother, so many calls are coming in. Welcome to this program, I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Germany, Darlington. See the hot, my side to talk.
Thank you very much. Your name, please.
My name is Amande.
Go ahead. Go ahead and make a contribution.
Yeah, Darlington, please, you should try to give me a little bit time so that I will use it to tell our people about the demonstration we are having in Frankfurt on 6th of September.
Go ahead.
Okay. I want to advise our people, let them turn up.
Go ahead.
For the demonstration we are going to Frankfurt.
Go ahead.
On 6th. Everything is ready. So this is what I want to tell them. Frankfurt is in Germany.
You say on when?
Germany.
You say on when?
All the West Germany are going to
on when?
Frankfurt. On 6th of September this month, just about 4 to 5 days on Monday next week.
Okay, next week Monday. There will be a protest at Kenya Embassy in Frankfurt, Germany. So Biafrans, take note of this. All of you that are living within that axis should get yourself ready to march out to register our anger on their embassies. We are doing it across the globe.
Yeah.
So Germany in Frankfurt are going to Kenya Airways Embassy.
West West Germany, West.
Okay, West Germany. Sorry, West Germany. They are
Yes.
going to, march. So go ahead and make a contribution, unless if what you are saying is okay.
Okay, no, Darlington, please. Number one, I'm inside and this trouble. I don't want to talk too much. Maybe you know the person that is following you. Then number one, please, Darlington, I want you to also use your platform to propagate about the election. Anambra State, this election should not be held. This election should not go ahead because this is what they want to use to hold us down. Number two, let our people do anything you expect them to do. That is all. Anybody that talk about Simon Epa on your program, just remove the person from the platform. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you very, very much. So many calls are coming in. Oh my goodness me. 400 and subtraction missed calls. Hey, again, welcome to the program, Aside Hot. Welcome to the program, Aside Hot. You are listening to yourself. This person is still listening to himself. I answered them. They are not paying attention. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to the program, Aside Hot.
IPOP.
One family.
IPOP.
One family.
I'll make an honorable naked the IPOP before moon name. Na you name Amaka. Naked our leader, Bonna the Kano, Metalayanya. Na you want everybody know, like my fine face. Well, blue phone in our years, ofu onye na-agwa ya eziokwu ka eji na Nigeria weli na-egwu egwu sọsọ ife nchise na ka mbịa gwa ndị our governors that na that man Achi will save your fowl. I want to use this opportunity to tell all those governors, eastern governors, that man Achi is all the man will save the whole Nigeria. For them to know, maka ọ bụrụ na ọ bụla that man I don't know onye nwe ike on the boy governor na that country. I just want to make the opportunity at the governor, my Imo State. Can will opportunity at Imo State. It's only this man can save everybody. Anything on your bonnet there, only that man bonnet the can will save everybody. How malana this man ajina bozi koje. No, but no na-agwa ndị dị ihe osi n'otu o si wee jee because onye ọbụla ma ndị kpala elu ewee jidie onye ọbụla ama na ndị akpala elu ewee jidie agago ka agbapụta ya kama ọkwa ezifa. Ọ bụrụ na Nnamdi Kanu, ọ bụrụ na nna our leader nọ outside, ndị a na-akpọ onwe fa na Niger Delta ọ dịfa ka Nnamdi Kanu na outside ewee na-enyefa 3% na oyi dị na befa. O nwere ife this our country Nigeria kwesịrị ike ma this our
your country Nigeria,
our Biafra people.
Your country is Nigeria. I don't understand you, my brother.
No.
Your country
Wait. Brother, our Biafra people. Our Biafra people on.
Okay, round up, my brother.
Niger Delta.
Round up, please. You have to go topic kind of treat. We are talking of of something that is important. Niger Delta. No, but if I know because I don't round up, please.
One because I don't because I'm not before or
then you have to follow in line with if I know. You have to discuss what we are discussing today. But I come back Niger Delta, then you be Niger Delta. So go ahead.
One if talk and one the Biafra that Obinesi onye ọbụla ike na ọ ka mma ihe eji Nnamdi Kanu bụ agbado ya anya ọfụma agbado nyara our leader anya ọfụma ya amaghị ebe our leader nọ anyị ma ebe our leader nọ anything megodi na that country anyị ma ebe our leader nọ.
You have exceeded your time.
Nche ka a na-eche our leader
but thank
because
you.
onwe anything ma our leader
Thank you.
That country will go down.
That is correct.
Anything men Nnamdi Kanu, Or anything men now the cano.
This is repetition of word. You have said it before and you are saying it again. And there are many people who have not haven't had the opportunity to call for 1 second. Welcome to this program, As They Hot.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome to the program, As They Hot.
Yeah, Valente. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening to you. Please, you people should be calling me Obaleze. Now,
Come on. I have Biafra.
Biafra will hail you. Call me Chukwu Bikem. God is my strength. That is why Otanina Hana Abomen Kena Ban Hana Boka Mota but Odaba. No, we feel it.
Welcome your guys here again. What we started, we must surely finish it. We can never end on the road.
Because can you be speaking English so that the world will be hearing what we are talking about? Because this is not a hidden topic, please.
Valente, my brother, I'm calling from India. My name is Chinyerugo.
Chinyerugo, please go ahead.
What I'm saying is may God in heaven bless you. You are doing a great work.
Thank you.
I have 1 or 2 things to chip in. What I want to chip in is this. Let us, I know in a struggle like this, there will be some argument. Likewise, a little one of our brother who say calling you from Germany. Please, anyone who came here to discuss about Ekban Samuel and the US, please tell the person to fuck out. They are agent of devil, agent of Zoo. And my suggestion is this: during the time of election in Nigeria, please let there not be election vote in Anambra State. Their plan is not going to work. Are you hearing me, my brother?
The world is hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So please, that election they are planning is not going to hold. Whatever is going to take course to make sure our leader is safe, I want to let the whole world to know no man can kill our leader.
You're no fit.
Is Hamadike one of the Africa, not only Biafra, Hamadike of Africa. If human being can be able to kill that young man, therefore kill him in Kenya by detaining him for 8 days. Since they cannot be able to kill that man in Kenya, no man can be able to kill him. We should not panic about that, but we should not be reluctant. We should always focus and channel our anger, our mind in one circle to make sure we achieve our chief. And I'll urge you, Robia Afan, in that 14th of September, in this month, all men must sit at home. That is what I have to offer, my brother.
Thank you
May
very
God
much.
bless you.
You say thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you. Thank you. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program, As They Hot. Caller, welcome to the program, As They Hot. Yes. Welcome to the program.
Okay, my brother.
Ndewo. Welcome. Please speak English.
Yeah, my name is Jeremiah Mba. I'm calling from the US.
Okay.
Please, I'm not a man of too many words, but I'm gonna say it like this, man. Any Biafra coming without Mazen Nandikano, I'm not part of it. Period. Any Biafra coming without Mazen Nandikano, count me out. I ain't part of it. Because what I've noticed is too many nonsense going on. You know, our leader will never tolerate. He's the only man that can lead us through this struggle. So, like I said, I'm not a man of too many words. Any Biafra coming without Mazen Nandikano, I, Jeremiah Mbawamba, no part of it. I'll continue to support ESN and IPOB financially like I'm doing. But because of what I've seen for the past couple of weeks, I'm very disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed. Okay? But that's not going to stop me from the financial support that I've been rendering for our freedom. Our leaders need to get themselves together. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very, very much for your contribution. We need to be strong. We need to support ESN. We need to make sure that these guys who are suffering inside our bushes get food to eat, get the materials, every logistics that is needed for them to keep protecting our land, because they want to turn this country into an Islamic nation. That is what they are planning to do. And the people who are at the helm of affairs is showing you the attitude. You saw it and you are not responding. Now those who are in the military have come out to let you know that they want to Islamize everybody. And if you know it now and you're not responding or you're not reacting, that means you are not even helping yourself. Because my number to call is still on the screen and the line is open. Some people have been calling. Oh my goodness me. There are so many people that have called on this platform that I have not answered their call. Let me answer this person. Welcome to this program, I see the hot. Welcome to the program. You are listening to yourself. Lower the volume of your listening device, please.
Yeah, I see the hot now, so I go talk on.
Thank you. Go away from your listening device. I can hear it. Please go away from it. Or you lower it.
Okay. Let me turn it down.
Beautiful.
Can you hear me clear now?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I see the hot now. So I go talk on.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm calling from the zoo. My name is back to sender, aka One Man Squad. My brother, I really appreciate you for the good work that you are doing. Only Chuko Kikabiana will bless you. So whatsoever that call you about talking about Simon Ekpa on your program, I need you to fuck that person out of your program. So next time, you not call you and tell you that. So, and again, I want to talk about the election coming in Anambra State. Are you with me?
I'm listening to you.
Are you with me?
The world is listening.
So, the election coming in Anambra State, I want the whole Biafra to know that is our target. Once we achieve that aim, Biafra is already in our hands. And I want to promise you, as I'm talking to you, we are staying in the same zoo. Niger Air Bridge, I am going to stand by on that day, on that election day. We should not allow anything to happen over there. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Well done for your good work.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. We are still marching on. We are still soldiering on. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. No man born of a woman can tamper with his shoe. The size of that man's shoe, that man's size of shoe, nobody can wear it. Oh. It is too big. For your information, and we are here. Please, those of you that want to contribute to this program, I'm waiting for your calls. Those of you that want to have a question, I'm waiting for your call. And I repeat that I am not here to entertain anybody who is calling to insult my people, who is calling to insult DOS or any member of DOS. I'm not going to entertain anybody who is calling to insult any member of Biafra, any Biafra person that is fighting from their own side of the battle, making sure that Biafra is restored. I am not going to entertain it. It will not happen. It will never happen. Enough of that fight. Enough of that insult. I won't take it. I won't take it. I can never take it. So we are here and we are fighting forward. We are moving forward. And Biafra must come in our own lifetime. I am your brother Mazobale Chukubikem Ago Biafra and Kembo Nambo. And Mekusi Umu Biafra Babuno no Wena Chifunu Geli. Chuku kame wala ike we walu noji osisi obuna from natunkwe ufere bori ya bro maka odo oma pecha ya onu mecho ya de gaseko ozo and ma se onyu afrotata ka afu yechi our line is still open and I still have few minutes to spend with you, after which I will bring the program to an end. But for now, we are still here, and I repeat that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is our savior. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program. I see the hot.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you so much for picking my call. I see the hot and I go talk more.
Thank you very much, brother. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mazi. I've tried more than I don't know, but thank God, at the end, I've really come into this program. Mazi, thank you so much for your wonderful work.
Thank you.
I am Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria. Yes. Mazi, please, can you allow me to make an announcement in your program?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Lovers of freedom, all lovers of freedom, please, we are calling once again. Here in Austria, we are having another protest. Here in Austria, please, all Ipobians here in Austria, all our Ambazonian brothers, our Dudua brothers, we are calling you once again on 9th of September, which is this month. We are having another protest in Kenya Embassy and also in UN headquarters in Vienna. Please, we are asking all zonal coordinators to make sure that this message will be sent to all our members. Please, those that have not taken free from their working place, we are begging all of you for you to make sure you take free from your working place. Let us allow the world once again that the extraordinary edition of our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is not something that we're going to keep quiet. And we want to make also the Austrian government and the world to know that our leader is still in the hands of DSS in that zoological country called Nigeria. And all we are asking is that our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu must be released unconditionally. This is where we stand. I will keep on fighting until he will be released. He's a good man. I've done no wrong. What his crime is that he's fighting for the freedom of his people. Please, we are begging all of us once again. On 9th, let's come together. Our meeting point is Donald City Straße number 6, 22 District, Vienna, Austria. Again, our meeting point is Donald City Straße number 6, 22 District, Vienna. Please, let us join hands together. We Ethiopian Austrians, we know ourselves, we are formidable, we are fanatical when it comes in terms of the restoration of Biafra. We have a very good stand here. Once again, let's come out in mass to protest for the release of our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. And as we come, our prayer is that may Elohim Chukwukadoma bless you and bless your household. This announcement is coming from our national coordinator Mazi Onwumere and also his deputy Mazi Mweke. Mazi, thank you for allowing me to make this announcement. And I just have a little thing to contribute in today's evening broadcast from you, Mazi. You've been doing great, and we keep on supporting you to keep on doing that which Elohim have called you to do. Those who are ranting, putting all this rubbish on social media, Mazi, I have closely watched these people. Most of them, they don't even pay one kobo in IPOB. They are not even as members of IPOB. These idiots have been paid to come and put problem into IPOB. But IPOB, we are double shaker. Anywhere they come, we must destroy all of them. Because these people cannot derive us from this suffer we've been suffering. They cannot stop us. Whether they like it or not, they can come any angle. But at the end, we win. They have tried it before, we win. This time around, we are going to win again. Marty, thank you so much, my brother. May you continue to bless you for the good work you are doing for your people. History will remember you. Thank you, Marty.
Thank you very much for your contribution, Mazia Kas. You always call my program, and whenever you call, you used to make sense. More calls are coming. Oh my goodness me. Let me answer this caller. Caller, welcome to this program. I see the hot.
Welcome, sir. My name is David Unibo.
David, where are you calling from?
I'm coming from Anambra State right now.
Go ahead and make a contribution. I see the hot.
Okay. Before we go on with my comment, I want to know, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Okay. My question is that, I've been hearing from news the controversies between the Chike Dozie Award, US, and Simon Ekpa. So, whether the question goes like this: what is the cause of the problem, sir?
We are not in a village meeting where we come and discuss this person poke you and you poke this person back. You can go to Simon Ekpa platform. Okay. You can go to Simon Ekpa platform and ask him. So if he can answer you that question, okay, it's better, because I'm not Simon Ekpa and I'm not Chike Dozie, and I don't want anybody to come and be talking about them on this platform. Thank you.
Okay. Well, let's put that one aside. So my second one is it true that the citizen suspension was ordered by Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes.
Because many people are thinking that
I said yes. I said yes. I said yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, the reason is that, do you know why many people disobey this? Because from my own initiative and what I'm insinuating, I find that citizens that the home base think that the information was from the lawyer, not from Nnamdi. Maybe they bribed them by Nigeria, by Southeast governors to say that.
Brother, we are not here for gossiping.
Hello?
We are not here for gossiping. If you are calling to ask questions that are relevant, I will answer you. But when you're asking questions that are not relevant, I will not answer you. And I have to cut you off because your question is not making sense at all. We are here to talk about our nation, and I'm telling you, people, that we don't need anybody that is coming to put confusion among us. I'm telling you that we need unity. I'm telling you that we don't need any misunderstanding among us. I'm telling you that enough of attack against DOS and against Mazekpa. So the questions you are asking is to take us back to Egypt. We have left Egypt, so we don't need to go back there. So sorry for cutting you off because you don't have something important to ask. Let's go to another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program. I see the host.
Hello, Mazumba.
Welcome to the program.
Mbedoma,
welcome. Go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good evening. Chukwu.
Yes, welcome to the program, brother.
I see the host.
Go ahead, brother. Your
name? Ana m ekene gị. Na ọrụ ya na-alụ.
Kedu afa gị biko?
Chukwu oke abịa ma nya gbaa gị ume.
Kedu afa gị? Agwa na ya afa gị nụ. Gwa ya afa gị. Your name, please.
Afa Ugochukwu from Mozambique.
Okay, Ugochukwu, please go ahead and make it fast.
Afa Ugochukwu from Mozambique.
Go ahead and make your contribution. Go ahead. Your network is not good. Your network is wobbling, so it better you call again, please. Please call again. Your network is wobbling, and I cannot hear what you are saying. I cannot hear what you are saying at all. So I'm sorry. Okay? You can call us back. When your network gets better, you call us back. Okay? Because you need to speak on a very clear note that people may understand what you are saying. I don't want people to misquote you. Maybe people to come and say what you didn't say because of bad network. Welcome to this program, As the Hot. Stop listening to your device. I've answered you. Yes, good evening.
That's the host. I'm going to talk about my brother.
Thank you. Go ahead.
This is Maza Mukamana from Oregon. I appreciate you so much, brother.
Thank you, my brother.
My God bless you. You know, I love the way you guys are doing it.
Yes.
We are not here for fighting each other. I like the way you're doing it, my brother.
Of course.
Anybody who come here to Bale Busi or come to gossip to cause more confusion, most of them are the people that they send to come here and keep talking about EOS said, to keep causing problem. They go and sit down. We are not to so yeah, we're going to
yes. Yes, of course.
So what put in IPOB what has stopped for a long time. People that want IPOB to destroy, they have that opportunity. 8%. Joel said, Chika said, my dear brother, I love the way you're doing it tonight.
Yes.
Thank you so much. God will keep blessing you, and for you bringing peace in this. Doing it this way, you're doing it. God will keep blessing you, and the peace will reign in your own family in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. May God bless our leader and bless all IPOB anywhere. May God bless them in Jesus' name. Thank you so much.
You say, my brother, thank you. Thank you very, very much. We are not here to fight each other. We are not here to bring each other down. We are here to lift each other up. We are here to fight together as a people. We are here to make amendments because we are human beings. We fight, we make up, and we move forward. That is what I want to say. Let us go on music break. When I come back, I answer more calls. I need to play this song. I don't know what is wrong. I don't know what is song. What is wrong? Amara m ife na-eme. Egwu ekwerokwa na-akpọ biko. Ekwerokwa na-akpọ. I'm coming there. I must play this music again.
Freedom is what we need now. Freedom is what we want now. Just for freedom is what we need now. Freedom is what we want now. Call it the United Nations to set my people free. Call it the League of the Nations to set Biafra free. Lord, no. Call it the African Union. Talk about my freedom. I call it the focus of this goal to set Biafra free. Lord, for so long now, they will suffer in jail. They turn us as slaves in our fatherland. Oh gosh, we cannot find a say as a free mankind. Tell me why. Tell me. Freedom is what we want. Freedom is what we need. Freedom is what we want.
Freedom is what we want now.
Freedom is what we need. They say hunger
is the weapon of war. They say hunger is the weapon of war. The caller that called before, whose network was disturbing, is back once again. Brother, your network was disturbing you before. Welcome to the program, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I called before, but it's like network disturbing me.
Yes.
So I want to thank you for your good work, and I say keep it up, because this is what we need. We want everybody. We want to carry everybody along and move forward without any fighting each other or whatever. We know who is our enemy.
Of course.
Not IPOB is not our brothers. We know who is our enemy outside there, and our enemy are politicians. They are the people that we are facing. And I want to drop one thing to anybody listening, because so many people, all what they're coming to social media to do is to gossip. And some of our people have turned to being the gossiper. And what you will ask yourself this evening is, am I among those 100 men that will restore Biafra? Because those men is what we need now. And them is what that will stand up to restore Biafra. I'm not talking about gossiping around, and Mazin Chike, Mazin Simon. What are you doing? What are you doing? Because the enemy are there doing their plan every day and night, every moment, every hour. So we have to stand up to restore our land, because we are finished as a human being.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. It's unity that we want. Anybody who is trying to cause confusion among us, I will root you out and I will send you out from my platform. Welcome to this program, I see the hot.
Hello, good evening.
Welcome to this program, I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, I am Johnson, calling from Nigeria.
Johnson, go ahead and make your contribution, please.
Yeah, my brother, I greet you, sir.
I greet you too.
what I want to contribute, why is it that you people are distracting our people? Why can't we focus infrastructure? Why can't we hold our governors responsible for what the money they have been giving them? Is this Biafra people are doing? There is a solution to this thing. Where have you people gone that people are looking for Biafra? What have you people? Tell me the achievements for how many years you people have done. Is it by lying? You have gone to UN, you have gone to see this, you have gone to that. Bringing distraction to Amibo. Why?
Where are you from?
I'm asking you people.
Wait, I want to.
I'm asking you
hold
people.
on. Let us.
I'm from Imo State. I'm from Imo State. Imo State.
Which part of Imo State? Hold on. Which part of? Wait now. Wait. I give you this platform to talk, and I want us to talk. Yes. I want us to discuss as man and man, and I want us to discuss constructively. Okay. And I welcome your call. Normally, sometimes the way you started this call, that is why I am calmly and I want us to discuss maturely so that the whole world will listen to you and I. You are from Imo State and you have questions. I want you to line up your questions 1 to 5. If it is more than 1 to 5, line it up to 1 to 10. Then when you are done asking your questions, I will answer you all your questions. Then I will ask you my own questions. Do you agree on this?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. First and foremost, you say your name is what?
I said my name is Johnson.
Johnson who? Johnson is, are you a white man?
My name is Johnson Amadi.
Thank you.
I'm from Mbano, Imo State.
Thank you. Johnson Amadi.
Mbano, Imo State, yes.
Beautiful. So Johnson, please, your first question. 1. I have my pen here.
Number 1. Why is it that there is so much distraction about this Biafran thing? Instead of us focusing, holding our elected officials, like you people are doing sit at home. What's the sense of sitting at home?
Hold on.
I'm coming.
You are missing the track. You are missing the track now. I give you this platform to speak, and the world is listening to you and I. And if you look at me, sometimes when people like you come on our platform, we don't give you airtime to speak because we know you're coming to talk and you don't want us to talk. But if you agree that you talk, I talk, I will allow you to speak. Some people will be angry, say, I'll kick that man out. I will not kick you out. I want us to discuss. So if you ask question, I say 1, then you ask another 1. I will take only 5 from you. Now, the first one is why the distraction about Biafra, right?
Yes.
Number 2 is what?
Number 2, why can't we take these grievances to our elected officials? Like, for instance, you said sit at home. Why can't we sit at home for bad government? Look at Baba. Look at everywhere in Southeast. What is happening? Why can't we take our grievances to them and hold them accountable? Is the president not giving them what is due for our state? Why are we distracting?
The third one. Now, question I say make you ask now. The third one.
The third one is, how are you people getting Biafra? And what are you people getting Biafra? Where are you people going? Who are you meeting? And where have you gone? Because my own destiny, I have been following people, went to UN.
It's okay. Hold on. Don't miss the track. Number 4 question, please.
Okay. Number 4 question. You said I should ask 5 questions. Number 4 question. That now, you people, some people have been watching your program. Some people say boycott Anambra election. Whether you people boycott or not boycott, there must be election. It's still you people that will take calling that. What happened in Anambra?
Ask your question now. Brother. Hello, listen to me. You don't constitute nuisance on this platform. I have respected you enough. Ask your question. I want only question. Then I'll answer you. Then I'll ask you question. You answer me. You are making noise now. I don't want noise. Ask the 4th question.
Nobody. I'm not making noise. I said now you people are sitting at home or sitting at home. sorry, people are saying boycott Anambra election by government because there's somebody there must be a winner. They must produce a government, and tomorrow still you people that will still come.
You are against the boycott. You are against your boycott of Anambra election, right? Why are we asking for it to be? You are against the boycott of Anambra election, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Not the way forward. Yes.
Thank you. Then not the way forward. Okay. Now number 5 is what? Just ask your question. Relax and ask your question.
That's exactly what I want for now.
Okay. Only these 4. Okay. Thank you. The first question, you say your name is Mr. Amadi who? Johnson, right? From Mbano.
Johnson, yes.
From Mbano.
Yes.
Beautiful. And the first question you ask is why the distraction about Biafra? That is the first question. Then the second question is why don't we take our grievances to the politicians? The third question is how are we getting Biafra? The fourth question is why are we talking about boycott of Anambra election? These are questions. Yes. Are they correct? Now,
yes.
My answer, the first question you ask, why the distraction about Biafra? First and foremost, the distraction, the Biafra agitation you call distraction is a right given to indigenous people, enshrined in Nigeria Constitution, enshrined in United Nations Constitution, enshrined in African Charter Constitution, that people whom you put together in a country have rights to stand up and say, we are no longer interested in this country. We have right to ask for our freedom. It is called self-determination right. When I am done, hold on, I'm coming. Hold on.
Let me chip in something.
No, don't chip anything. Don't chip anything. You are trying to cause confusion now. You are trying to cause confusion now. No, that is not. No, I don't want it like that. I don't want it like that. I don't want you to chip anything. Don't chip. I gave you 5. Well, I will off you. If you don't want me to talk, I will off you because I give you 5 questions. You say you have only but 4. Now I'm asking you. I'm answering your question. And now you want to chip in. Allow me to answer your question. After that, if there is anything you want to say, you can say. This is how you can argue. You should argue as a mature man. Thank you. So that thing that you call confusion, or you call noise making or distraction, is what I'm telling you, that you are the one who is causing confusion here, because we have rights in Nigeria Constitution that say we can ask for our freedom, we can ask for self-determination in Nigeria Constitution. It is in African Charter, it is an European Charter. So there is nothing like we causing any distraction, because we are registering our displeasure in Nigeria that we are not being treated equal, we're not being treated well, we are being killed, we are being massacred. So for that, we want our own nation. So that is what I have to answer you in regards to that. Now, number 2, you say, why can't we take our grievances to the politicians? Now, my answer to this is because all the politicians that you want us to take our grievances to are being chosen by the Fulani in Sokoto Caliphate. Before you become a governor, listen, I will give you a proof. I'll give you a proof. Hold on, I'll give you a proof. Let me give you a proof. Before you become a governor in any part of the eastern part of this contraption, because this is a contraption. It's not a nation, it's a contraption. Because they forcefully put us together. Before you become a governor, you must go to Mohammed Saad Palace to sworn, and I will give you. Hold on now. Hold on. You are interrupting me. You are interrupting me now. You're my program, and you are calling it useless. And you think that he's calling useless. You think you are not useless as well. You don't want to listen to me. Let me answer your question. Let me answer your questions now. Let me answer your question. Let me answer your question now. Can you listen to me? Can you listen to me? Can you listen to me? Listen to me. I'm talking to you as a brother. Even if you don't agree with what I'm doing, I want to answer you. Then the politicians that you are talking about right now, why is it that when there's election in Mbano, where you come from, I don't know if you're from a human Mbano, where you come from, the election result will be announced in Abuja. Why? Why is it not announced instantly in your village? Why is the Hausa people, who are the head of INEC chairman determine who is going to be a governor. In your Imo State, where you are from, why is it that person that the whole Imo State people voted for, which is Emeki Hedioha, why is it that it was Hope Uzodimma was put there by the Supreme Court? Why? Is this the kind of people that you want us to take our grievances to? When people choose somebody to be their governor, then the Fulani will choose whom they want to be their governor. Is this the same people you are going to take your grievances to? That is 2. Number 3 question. He said, how are you getting Biafra? We are going to get Biafra through referendum. A referendum simply means the right for indigenous people to vote to be in a nation or not to be in a nation. We are not asking for war. We want referendum. If Nigeria government think that we are wrong, that we are not supposed to be talking what we are talking, or that we don't have any right, or we don't have any followership, let them give us precedent. Precedent means is another word for referendum. Let there be 2 boxes. One Nigeria, one Biafra. If they put it on the ground, which is a right that is a United Nations, if they put it on the ground that in your village in Mbano, 99% of people in Mbano, hold on now, I am coming. I am coming. Listen to me. In your village in Mbano, I will vote with my life that people in Mbano, 95% of people in Mbano will vote for Biafra. I can tell you that. So it's only few people who may be enjoying from the government, who their brothers are in the office that may not want it. That is the third question, the third answer. I'm coming. Then the 4th one, he said, why boycott of Anambra election? The reason why we boycott Anambra election is because the governors from the eastern region comprises of the 5 governors, namely Hope Uzodimma, Willie Obiano, Devil Mahi, let me call him normal so that you not get offended. Devil Mahi, Okeze Ibazo, and Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, they came together under the supervision of the Sokoto Caliphate to tag us, we the indigenous people of Biafra, tag us terrorist organization and say they proscribed us. Why the governors in the north did not tag any of the Boko Haram or the herdsmen, the same terrorist organization? When we know that they are the people who are terrorists, they are people who are killing. But in our own side, the same governor that want to have this election in Anambra say that we are terrorists. Now tell me how we are terrorists. Are we terrorists because we are asking for our freedom? So if we are terrorists, we have to boycott their election. Let the people whom are not terrorists go and vote for them. But we, the indigenous people whom they call terrorists, will not vote. Because terrorists doesn't vote on election, and terrorists doesn't go out in the open with their... You are looking at me now. I believe you are watching this program. I did not cover my face. That shows that I'm not a terrorist. And the indigenous people of Biafra, we are congregated in over 135 countries in the world. 135 countries, and the government of those countries acknowledge us as indigenous people of Biafra. So now that you are saying that, why are we asking for Anambra boycott? Hold on now, let me finish. I'm coming. But if I talk, I'm coming. This is WhatsApp call, okay? You are going to finish. This is data. So because of they call us terrorist organization, and because all the time that they have been ruling us, they have not given us good roads. I know Mbano very, very well. Mbano doesn't have good road. Do you have any good road there? No. So because of all the things they have done against us, that is why we say we are going to boycott their election. So we don't need to vote for them again, because all the years we've been voting for them, nothing have come out of it, which you testify in your statement here. Now it is my time. It is my turn to ask you my own question. Can I?
You said you have finished. I should ask. I think that
you have asked. I answer you. You ask. Hold on. You ask. Now I answer you. Now it is my turn to ask you. Then when I ask you now, why answering me? Then you can put anything you want to add. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
Yes. The first question I want to ask. The first question I want to ask you is this: in your community where you come from, do you have good road, electricity, and good hospital setup? Do you have anyone?
That's the general something in Nigeria, not not peculiar
no,
Igbo
I'm
land.
talking about your village now. Forget about general something.
I'm asking you.
Do you have, yes or no? Do you have
Igbo
it?
land. Wait now. Wait. Listen.
My brother, you don't direct me on how to ask my question. Do you have good road?
Have road?
Yes. Do you have it?
Hello?
Do you have good road and good steady power supply? Do you have it?
We don't have it in Igbo land. Likewise in Nigeria generally.
Thank you. That is number one. It is not there. Number two, do you have?
It's not peculiar in Igbo land.
Hold on now. Do you have security in Igbo land? Let me just use Igbo land. Do you have security?
Security?
Yes.
I think the major problem we have in Igbo land is kidnapping.
Do you have security in Igbo land? Do you have? Hold on now. I don't listen to me. Listen to me. The way you are doing now is not the way you should go. The way you are going now is not the way. No, you are not answering. I ask you yes or no. You have security or you don't have security?
No. You ask me.
Your time is up. You are a stupid man. Your time is up. You are a stupid man. You guys have seen it. You have seen it. You guys have seen it. He asked me a question, I answered him. I'm asking him, he doesn't want me to ask him, and he cannot answer me. He begin to dive, he begin to quarrel, he begin to insult. That is not the way to do it. If you are a man, you calm down. I ask you, you answer me. You ask me, I answered you. Now you are not able to answer me, you begin to insult. I have cut the idiot off. The animal is already cut off. Because when people like this call, sometimes you people will say, what are you people talking about? Cut them off. Don't answer them. No, sometimes you answer them to show them their stupidity. He have now confirmed that there's no good road in Igbo land. There's no good road in Nigeria. There's nothing good. Nothing good. And that is to answer the first question that he asked me. That is to rejoin it, to make him see his stupidity. He said, why the distraction? The distraction is because there is no good road. There's no power supply. There is nothing is working. He also answered the second question, which said, why don't we take our grievances to the politician? Because the northerners choose the politician for them, and nothing is working. And the last question which he asked, why boycott the Anambra election? Because there's no, all the days that have been ruling us, that have been there is nothing good happening. There's no water, there's no good road, there's no hospital, there's no good schools. You see how we defeat them with argument. You ask questions, I answer you, I ask you question, you begin to quarrel. And you say you're from Mbano. And the person who is the governor of Imo State currently, as in the hot now, is the fourth position, the fourth person, not the first, not the second, not the third, the fourth. And the Fulani, bring him and force him on top of you people. And you people welcome it. And you want me to continue to vote to such people. You will do election in Anambra State, and the result will be announced in Abuja. You will do election in Mbano, and the answer, the result will be announced in Abuja. You do election in Ihiala, and you want us to continue in that way. Don't you see that you are a very, very stupid man? Your stupidity is staggering. I do not want to insult him or quarrel with him in the first place. But he refused. He refused to answer me my own question. Only the first question he answered have answered all my own questions and joined the reason why we're asking for Biafra. And we are asking for referendum. Referendum is right to vote, to be or not be in a country. And what we are asking is referendum. Let the Nigerian government, let them consult referendum tomorrow, today. You will see. In Mbano, all his village people will also do what? They will also support for Biafra to go. Welcome to this program. I see the hot. I have another call on the line.
I see the hot. Now, so I go talk.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Hi, Onyoma. Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome.
May God Almighty bless you.
Thank you so much, my brother.
I am very, very, very happy to hear you come back in a full force.
Of course.
That's what I call it.
Of course.
I am so excited.
That's correct.
May God Almighty strengthen you.
Yes, sir.
May God Almighty protect you.
Yes, sir.
All this while, I've been crying. I said, oh God, why? God, why?
Because
I remember
Because you are not following me in other platforms. That is why.
Yeah, I know. I'm in other platform. I know I'm following you, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I remember the day you stoned Ebonyi State. That was one of the highest sacrifice you have made for this journey.
Thank you.
I remember that. I say, God, please, this our brother is serving us with truth and honest. I don't want this. And the God intervened.
That's beautiful.
My brother, keep it up. The God Almighty is with you.
Yes, sir.
The God Almighty is protecting you.
Yes, sir.
The God Almighty choose you for this work. I am so glad that God never failed.
Yes.
Keep it up, my brother.
Thank you.
I don't want to talk much. I am so happy.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. God bless
God
you.
Almighty bless you.
You say,
in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. You say, thank you very much. I'm reading from the comment section, and some people are saying, why did you answer that man? Why did you give him attention? No. Sometimes you show them their stupidity, looking at them. Sometimes you educate them. Some of them are myopic. They don't know anything. Some of these people, some of them are demented. Maybe this idiot now is fighting to get to be a local government chairman. Or maybe his brother is fighting to get to go for a House of Representatives. Then you have to educate them, bros. You have to educate them. I have to do that. I have to educate him. I have to. These kind of people, when they repent, they will even be more formidable than some of you who have been in the struggle. Because I just answered him with simple and the layman language. I asked him only one question. He said no. That such a thing does not exist. Then how do you want me to continue living together with people who doesn't have plan for my future? People who cannot build common road, who cannot give us common electricity. How? Let me answer this call and know who is calling and where they are calling from. Welcome to this program, I see the hot. Welcome to the program, caller. Welcome to the program. This person called and they are not speaking. Let me answer those who are ready to speak. Welcome to this program, I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from? No, one name. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. One name. I come to you when I want to go. I want to go, man. I want a conversation looking at.
Yeah.
My fellow dear friends, on the Akainaya, Ogufado, our able leader, no Kokumaka, Ndisochi, black pepper, oh, then they are kind of Kokumaka. Then I'm pardon on a dark night, and I changed up with Yana, his generation. Somebody's near going Igbo, man, and the shot and I won't define it to live during the war. Oh, yeah, I put up around Igbo or Taraki after now. I put a name Kujo Kwaro Amakana. Useless hope or the ma. Nearly one contract in Imaya. Go we can they go through. Up this platform now. Ask him Kala Biafra, make the other one for Panabalia.
He said,
I'm a Kala Biafra. Kala Biafra, Laonia, and one new Yonia, didn't wait for Biafra.
He said,
Onya got wood before Biafra because Otutu Munaye to go to Hamaka, the restoration of Biafra. Our leader, no GSS, Kitana, Fumaka, lose many things, and many people lose many things. Otutu they work, and they are Jakuna, allow Biafra and Nibu, Ego, had it in Akolobama Biafra. This is just to play a banana for this process. And so, Mazi could be coming with his motor, he was supposed to you, who are that kind of useless human beings. I have already India, he's a stupid man from Peter Friend. Mazi could become down one of the technology.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my brother. Dear friends, you see, sometimes such people does not know that rights for self-determination is in Nigeria Constitution. They don't know. We have right to protest. We have right to ask that we need self-determination. It's enshrined. They don't know. Sometimes these people, some of these people doesn't know that the United Nations have a written note, right, written and signed by Nigerian government, even themselves, that will have right to agitate for our own country. They don't know. You need to teach them. Welcome to this program, As the Hot. Welcome to the program, As the Hot.
Yeah. Mazi.
Welcome.
Where is my brother?
Good evening to you.
Emenika from Sierra Leone.
Go ahead, Mazi Emenika.
Thank God you people have seen. This is the people. The fruit, you shall know them.
Yes. Stop listening to yourself.
The people that we're talking about.
Stop listening.
The people we're talking.
Stop listening to yourself. Talk to me direct.
It's not an Igbo man. It's not an Biafran. He's not an Biafran because if you want his nation, for the first starting of calling his name, he's not a Nigerian. He's not an Biafran man. So all the things the man talking is just talking because he can hear Igbo and he can speak. He's not an Biafran man. So your people must not be looking at all the stupid and the idiot people that can be talking. That is how we be talking in that form. So thank you.
Thank you very much. You see, I asked him to lay down all his questions. He asked the first one, asked the second one, asked the third one, asked the fourth one. I say you can make it 5 or he said no, this is okay. I answer him first, answer him second, answer him third, answer him fourth. Then it is my turn to ask him. He begin to quarrel. He begin to why he want to put confusion. He cannot come to my platform and control my platform. You know, feed. You can't stand on my toes and gain balance. You know, feed. They never born you well. I know you are watching, and wherever you are watching now, your stupidity is looking at you. Even your children, if your children is watching with you, they will be telling you, "Oh, daddy, now what? This uncle have taught us something we don't know before." And your wife may not even give you food tomorrow morning. That is if you have eaten this night food. Because only question I ask you, one question have covered everything. The reason why we are looking for Biafra. I have another caller on the line. Mazakas, you have called. Okay, Mazakas, welcome to the program. I see the hot.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you. Please, Mazi, the reason why I'm calling is that it's because of this idiot. Please, can you give us the telephone number? Please, I'm begging you. Let 1 or 2 persons give them IPOB treatment this night. I beg in the name of God. Please, that's the only one. Give us, make the number. Go and copy that number that idiot used to call. Bring it out. Let's see how he's going to sleep tonight.
The animal. The animal.
Look at them now. This is a very good example.
Yes.
It's a very good example.
Yes. Mazakas, I want you to. Mazakas.
They have been paid to come and put problem in that IPOB.
Mazakas.
God have revealed our people to see overhead here, not them.
Mazakas, let me tell you what happened in the Bible. When Moses wanted to take the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, do you know that so many of them disagreed? So many of them said no. They said, no, we are not going anywhere. We are going to stay here. Our fathers were born here. Our forefathers were born here. Our forefathers were born here. Where are you taking us to? We are not going with you. These are the kind of people that such a thing, that their fathers refuse to be liberated from the land where they are suffering. I asked him one question, only one question. Do you have electricity? Do you have good road? He said, no. I thank God. He thought he was smart. He thought he was smart. He thought he was wise. His stupidity is not staring before him. I was even asking him in Mbano where he came from. According to him, he extended it to Igbo land. In extension, extended it to the whole Nigeria. He said there's no light, there's no good road. Does that not make him a madman, a stupid man? Do you think? Hold on. Hold on. Do you know?
Idiot that came to your platform now and you said and you educate him and he ran away of argument. You say what this idiot Martin Nandekan is fighting to give him and his children. Is fighting to give him good life.
He said his name is Johnson. Johnson Amadi.
Give me my appointment to go.
Yes.
This is why he just came out and maybe he should go carry them and bless his holy name for bringing the people out one after another, so that our people will know that India according to nonsense is not an IPOB member. They are just prepared from this governor. They say, hey go, that are 1,000 naira. Not coverage on social media.
Mazi,
at the end, you see this at the end,
I'm looking at the finest among them to call this program the finest among them, because this one is a dump. This one is Dundee. This one is a he doesn't have anything upstairs. He doesn't know nothing. Because the question I asked him, I limited that question to his village only. He now take it to the whole Igbo land and take it to the whole Nigeria. Does that not even prove that he is a madman? Do you have road? He's justifying. He began to insult himself. He thought I was going to allow him. He will be saying your head is like this. I will tell him your leg is like that. That is not me. He is too small. This man that he just called now is too small. His brain, Okoko can't brain, because Okoko man is but cool down, my brother. Thank you very much for your second calling. Thank you. We are still moving forward, my brothers and my sisters. You people have seen how this stupid man that called himself Johnson, Asunafiabu Johnson Amadi from Mbano, he's still calling, no? Johnson is still calling. He will not sleep this night. Johnson is still calling. He's calling, he want to be insulting. He doesn't want to behave himself. If not, I will still engage him. Only question I'll be asking him, if he call you, hey, Nandi, can is this? This is not platform for that rubbish. I don't entertain stupidity. So as he's calling, I am not going to answer you again, because I have seen that your brain is empty. His brain is empty. He doesn't have anything upstairs. How can I take a call of somebody who asked me 4 questions and answer them one after the other? Then I ask him only one. He begin to quarrel. He began to fight. He began to insult. And he answered that first question to prove that he is stupid. Welcome to the program, As the Hot. Welcome to the program. Hello? Yes, welcome to the program, As the Hot. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Welcome to this program, As the Hot. Where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is David.
David who?
Weibo. David Weibo.
Are you also from Mbano? Are you also from Mbano?
I'm not from Anambra, but I'm very happy on the question you asked him and how you answered the question very well.
Okay.
All these people are people that are causing problem in our land. When they collect money from Northerners, they used to come and punish us. I think that is what is to favor us. Why they are fighting for their self-benefit. I'm very happy. I already watched this. I'm shocked as if they're hot today. I'm very happy. This is the first time I've listened to you on your
program.
On Biafra.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. I will always engage them and I will always defeat them. This one that was deported from Kenya was bragging one day on his platform. Bragging, I can engage them. Where are they? They should come and talk to me. I will finish them. I called on his platform. He saw my call. Immediately he noticed I'm the one. He dropped it. Then the one they call Master Prophet also hosted a program and brought him for people to ask him questions. You understand? I called on the platform. It was a visual, live. You will see me, I will see you. Then the Master Prophet asked him, do you want to talk to this person? Immediately he look, you see me. He said, no, I don't want to talk to this person. I don't want to talk to this person. He ran away. The video is there. I'm going to look for the video. I will upload it for you people to understand what I'm saying. I will search for the video. Only if Master Prophet have deleted it. If not, I will bring. See, these people often couple. For this man to use his mouth to say there is no good road, There is no light, there is no job, and it is all over Nigeria. And he's still telling us, why are we fighting for our freedom? Doesn't he complicate himself? Another caller, all Nigerian people are calling today. Welcome to the program. All the Nigerian numbers. Welcome to the program, I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from. Can you hear me? I've answered you.
Hello?
Stop listening to yourself and talk to me from the WhatsApp line, please. Stop listening to the device and talk to me from the WhatsApp line. Go ahead, your name and where you're calling from. What is your name and where are you calling from, please? You are listening to yourself. You will talk and you'll be listening to hear your voice before you respond. Maybe this is the first time of you calling. You have not been calling before. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to the program. Now, the program welcome to the program. I see the hot.
I see the hot. I see the hot. And so I want to come.
Go ahead, my brother. Because this night is very hot. Go ahead.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening to you.
Yes, very, very hot.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
You treat that man very well. You know, you treat him. You give him a good treatment because he is a fool.
Big one.
You know, big fool.
Big one.
You know, he's a big fool. He don't know his left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Look upon all those things that is happening in the planet now. He's asking this nonsense question. Look at the kind brain he got. You know, you treat him very well. Treat him very, very well. Even if after you go on offline again and treat him more.
Only one question that I ask him. Only one question I ask him is whether he's sorting. Only one question. Only one. Is there electricity in your community? Just one. Do you have electricity? Do you have good road? He said no. Not only in Mbano, say in the whole Igbo land, there's no good road, there's no good electricity. He said even in Nigeria. He said, then if there is, you are not asking me why I'm asking for my freedom from such a country where we have crude oil, where we have gold, where we have a whole lot of mineral resources, but those things are not there. And they are still asking me that we should take our grievances to people that Fulani choose to be in our land. He said we should take grievances to people whom INEC choose to, INEC chairman and the Supreme Court decide to rule over you. People who used to go to Sokoto Caliphate, they will tie them this bedsheet on their head. Then they will come back here and they will not be doing anything. And you still want us to ask for our freedom. Because they give him maybe one job to be collecting tax or money from one market sphere. So go ahead and continue. Do your contribution, bro. Do your contribution. Do your contribution.
Just use that person.
Yeah, very, very
please, I want to ask dear friends, please, I want everybody to remain resolute. Our leader is there for us. It's for us to do what our leader tells us to do. And very fast. There is where our leader point hands. He points fingers some places. All those places that he points fingers, that is our key point. We must go and treat it fast so that if our leader come out, you will see what he will stand and tell us, yes, you guys are doing well. You understand me? Please, I'm asking Biafra to remain resolute, and consistency is our way. Everybody knows the way our destiny, we are moving. You understand? Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution. I have come to conclude that this man that just called this program is either his father is from the north, maybe his father is Fulani or the mother is Fulani, but there must be a Fulani blood in this guy's body, because this man is seeing how they are raping people in Imo State, how they are kidnapping people in Imo State, how they are killing innocent people in Imo State. They have seen how the governors and the ministers have been, they don't even care about the well-being of the people. And yet, he still have the nerves to come on this hallowed platform to open his gutters to challenge me on debate. Only one question. I massacred him. I'm going to answer this last caller. This caller is going to be the last caller of the night. Welcome to this program, Asi the Hot. Mazi Judo Kafo.
Yes, Mazi. Good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program, brother.
Yes, Asi the Hot. Now so you talk am, and now so way they follow you the talk am.
Now so, brother.
Mazi, I just gamble into your
live program now. I just the listing. The first person I begin listening about the man who say God. He begin to talk about there's no light, there is no the same in Nigeria. First of all, we Biafrans and IPO people don't hide ourselves. My name is Judo Kafo. Judo Kafo is from Agbo. Agbo is in Anioma. Anioma is Biafra. And Anioma people as a whole, all the way from Igboakiri, we are 100% Igbo. By tribe, Igbo by identity. And Igbo by our way of life. Maazi, Michuku Abiyama, bless you.
Thank you. Sir?
Yes, for the wonderful work you are doing. That man, that just God, that is talking about light.
No, Mazi Jude, listen, maybe you did not listen to him and his question. I want to read out, I wrote it's on paper here. I want to read out the questions that he asked. He first called, he wanted to constitute nuisance here. He wanted to constitute, he thought when he called, he will be insulting me. Hey, me, I'll be insulting him too. That is what he thought. I calm him down. I used his brain, to calm him down. I say, wait, let us discuss as gentlemen. Let us discuss as mature people. Wait, relax. He wanted to, kind of say things that is not in order. I say, no, this is my platform. You don't come and decide the pace. Now, you are going to ask me questions. No insult. He agreed, though. Biafrans are being me witness, and this video is bearing witness, because after this video, you can go and watch it again. I said, no insult, no shouting, no nothing. Let's talk man to man. He said, okay, what are the questions that you want to ask? He said his name is Johnson Amadi from Mbano. He said his first question is, why are we distracting people with Biafra? Why is this distraction about Biafra? Number two, he said, why don't we take our grievances to the politicians? Number three, he said, how are we going to get Biafra? Number four, he said, why are we talking about boycott of Anambra State election? Then I started by answering him. I told him why the thing he called distraction is not distraction, because we have the right, even in Nigeria Constitution, for self-determination. We have the right, even in African Charter, for self-determination. We have the right, even in United Nations, right for self-determination is there. So what we are doing is we are asking for self-determination because we are not contented with the status quo, the way they are handling our issue here. We are not happy. Then that is why we are asking for our freedom, because we are not okay with the system. Number two, I told him, he said, why don't we take our grievances to the politicians? I told him, is it politicians that are being chosen by the North? The Northerners are the one choosing our politicians for us. Are they the people that we're going to take our grievances to? Because when they choose them, they tell them what to do and what not to do. Then in extension, I told him that this politician we're talking about now, that is being chosen by the Northerners, that what they are doing is what the Northerners want them to do. And they take oaths over there. Why are they always having an election in Anambra State, in Mbano, and the election is announced in Abuja? Is this the kind of politicians that you are bringing to us? Then he asked again, he said, how are I? Then I told him that even the governors themselves, we were talking about, of Imo State, was the fourth position. He fell. Imo State chose Emeki Hedioha as governor. Then Fulani and the Supreme Court gave them hope. Is it the same governor you want us to take our destiny to? Then finally, I told him that the way we are going to say, how are we going to go to Biafra? I told him that it's through referendum. That if Nigeria government think that what we are doing is wrong, let them give us referendum, opportunity to vote whether we want to be in Nigeria or not. I challenge him that even in Mbano, his fatherland, according to him, that 95% of people will support Biafra to go. That only people like him will say they want Nigeria because they are enjoying. Then finally, he said, why the boycott of Anambra election? Then I told him that the people you call the governor in Anambra State, they called us a terrorist organization. They proscribed us. So how can you proscribe a people and expect those people you proscribe to come and vote for you? That we are boycotting the election because they call us a terrorist organization. Why the people who are the terrorists, their governor did not proscribe them? These are the answers I give him. Then I told him, it is now my turn to ask you my own question. He wanted to start insulting. Hey, it is you people. I still calm him down again. I use his brain. I swear. If this guy go back and watch this video again and see how stupid he was, he will not eat for 1 week. In fact, our leader will say his wife will divorce him, will not feed him again. So I calm him down. I calm him down. After calming him down, he calm. He's still calling. The idiot is still calling. He's the one calling now. Because he cannot sleep. He's still calling. So okay. So no, someone else is calling now. Someone else is calling. So I now told him, I want to ask you a question. He said, go ahead. I asked him, do you have electricity and good road in your community? In Mbano. I know the reason why I did not say in Nigeria. I started with his community. I said Mbano. He said everybody know that there's no good road, no light in the Igbo land, and even in Nigeria in general. I said, okay, that is to justify the reason why we are fighting to get Biafra. That is to justify the reason why we are not going to vote for Anambra State election. That is to justify the reason why we are not going to continue voting to people who doesn't care about us. And he started insulting. Hey, it is you people who are kidnapping. Yeah. I had to cut him off because he was making noise. So I want you to just in a few minutes, please, because this program is already 3 hours 20 minutes to make your contribution and round up. Go ahead.
Mazi, thank you very much. When you explain everything,
yes, sir.
When the man talk and the question and the answer where you give up.
I give up, yes.
But Mazi, one thing I go tell you, say people from the young village, when they listen to you tonight, in fact, I can testify that they are very angry with that man. If that man really say he come from the Mbano, if all people, when they listen to you,
they will see him as a stupid man.
Would have said it in their presence. They will just give him a dirty slap on his rotten teeth will fall out of his mouth.
Of course.
I'm telling you, because in his own village, there is no running water, there is no light, there is no good road, there is no hospital. His grandmother, his grandfather, his mother, his father, they are suffering. They cannot go to farm. And then plus that again, Fulani herdsmen and their village, raping their women and their mother and their sister.
There is it.
My brother, in fact, what is the reason me, Judo Kafo, left the zoo to come America here? If the zoo was good, will I leave America? Will I leave the zoo to come here?
For where?
Is it not because of the poverty, the backwardness, the stupidity of a black man and Africa in general that causes all of us today to run away from the zoo?
That is it.
To go all part of the world to go look for greener pasture.
Yeah.
And this useless, hopeless, non-entity manifestation have the gods and the tenacity to call this holy platform to be talking about our problem is politicians. Our problem is that. That is why we need Biafra. Because we want the people we enjoy here in America, in London, in France, in Germany. We want our own people to be enjoying it. How can we be producing oil and we are exporting the same oil to import oil? Is that not foolishness?
That is it.
In fact, with everything, my brother, that you have explained, I am telling you that that man is 100% APC member. He's not a Biafra. He's a politician.
That is true.
His own way and reason have shown the world that he's a politician and he's an imbecilic man.
Of course.
What is his name? Did he call his name?
Yes, he said his name is Johnson Amadi.
Johnson Amadi.
Amadi will kill him.
Amadi will kill him.
Amadi will kill him. Amadi.
Oh, good topic. What do you kill? Okay, me. Johnson Amadi. It is for black people in the moon. It is cooler. Problem in the government. Amadi Johnson. Amadi Johnson Amadi. All the Kanima Abuzon. Only can you mama tonight. Only can you mama see. And then it's selected. Yebu, here, Frati Kobu. Hey, who the pull and take it? What is this one? Oh, when they be a joke, I didn't know ma.
He said,
all them a quote Tani. And I could have bonnet. Indeed, why you just want to put that? Oh, talking, oh, just different.
He said,
oh, talking, oh, the greatest. The granny penny, over the book of the he's not quality, and you're doing it. He's not me. And what be I don't play when it comes to Biafra.
Yes, of
this
course.
complex of Silamadi that is a bit Catholic and anything for that matter is acting about the government. Where was John Silamadi when Obiano and the rest government declared IPOB terrorists? Where is John Silamadi when herdsmen are killing his village people? Where is John Silamadi? Has he not got on the north and see the road there? It's not the kind of road they have in the east. It's not the kind of road they have in the south. John Silamadi, have you not heard that the express in the north have 24-hour lights, running water? Where are you, John Silamadi? May God punish you. In fact, you will never see a good thing again in your life.
You see?
Because when it comes to Biafra, we are serious. We are suffering in Biafra land. We are suffering for the cost of Biafra. And you have the tenacity to call this number and say the government is all over Nigeria. That is why we want to leave Nigeria. We want to live like a normal human being and be able to do the things where other people they do in their country to put good life for our people, good road.
And return home. Our people will return home.
Good thing.
Our people will return home.
For the hopeless people.
Yes.
Because after the America, you have 20 years, and not like about 20 years in America. I am enjoying here, life 24 hours. Why are people in my country, Biafra, they are not enjoying? You are talking about Nigeria and the life and the business. Is that like in your place?
No.
In fact, if you are that man's wife tonight, divorce that bastard. And if you are a son or a daughter to that man, take a stick, 2x2 black, knock up for her. He's a useless man. He's a drunkard and a hopeless man. Maazi, I'm very, very angry. Let me leave the Lord for other people.
Thank you.
If you want to go and file a divorce in the next stop, if you don't have let her contact her, will give her money to go and divorce that bastard. So, Maazi, I leave you tonight.
Thank you, Maazi.
Continue with other people call.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. Maazi, you the team is not noble. Maazi, you the team is noble. Hi, Johnson Amadi is in trouble. I wanted to make a call, the last caller. Lord, let me see what this our sister want to say. Sister, welcome to this program. I see the health. Welcome to my sister.
I see the health. I'm sorry to talk about.
So, my dear sister.
Brother.
Yes. Did you hear your brother that called before? Johnson Amadi from Umbano.
I did not hear him from all the analysis you are giving. I got what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, there are the people. If I call you one of them, I like MSG that is somewhere. There are his group that do not see any evil that the government is doing. Man, what I want to say now, please, there is something different between boycotting the election and the no election. We are saying that there will be no election in Anambra State. It's not about are we boycotting and then go and do election.
Sister, hold on. Hold on, sister. Hold on, please. I hope you are from Imo State, right?
I know I am. I'm from Anambra State.
Okay, Anambra. Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
Okay, so what I'm saying, Miles, is if we boycott the election and people go and vote, we still in Nigeria. We don't want Nigeria anymore. We are not Nigerians. So no election means that we are making ourselves clear that we do not belong to Nigeria again. You understand?
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
I know, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think our agitation, from what I understand, is that there will be no election in Anambra. Because after the election, what next? The same thing. None of them will do anything better than the other. All of them are the same.
We keep suffering.
I see, Buhari raising up, is it Andioba or whoever, as he appoints him to go and be the Anambra election. For what reason? What will he do? So our agitation is that there will be no election. We are not into election again. We are not Nigerians anymore. That is what I want to say, Mark. Okay?
Thank you very much. And your call is going to be the last call of this night's program. And as they hot on this platform, now so me I go to talk. I beg, we don't need to answer more call. This is 3 hours 30 minutes. Oh my God, I have tried now. I have to bring the program to an end, and I want each and every one of you that are watching this program to share, because when you share it, these enemies will get the message, and when they get the message, they will be dying in silence. And this one couldn't hold himself again. He called this solid platform, and at least I've educated him today. And his children will be very, very angry and upset with him for not telling them all this while that Nigeria was a contraption. As I mentioned, they will be upset with him that he did not even tell them that the indigenous people of Biafra, whom he had been insulting, have rights signed in the constitution of the country and the United Nations to do what we are doing. Their children will also be angry with him if he have a children. Why did you tell us that these people have rights and they call them a terrorist organization when they are not? When the government should give them right to decide if they want to be in Nigeria or not. This man is in a very big trouble now, and he knows. So that is what I have to say. So thank you very much, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this program and sharing this program. Tomorrow is another beautiful day. And as Monya Futa Takafuye Chichugo Kebe Magagozu Nini Bundena Bamba Kamuro Biafra. Kunura Kambundo Jaws no Nachoka Biafra Bia Onwuke Gabo Kunu. The land will be very slippery for all of you. You will sleep and will never wake up. People like this Amadi that is kicking against Biafra restoration because of what he's gaining. We, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are petitioning Nigeria government to give us referendum. Bring out 2 boxes, Biafra and Nigeria. Let the whole people vote. I am telling you that I will stake with my life that even Ewu and Okoko and Pussycat in Biafra land will vote for Biafra because they are also hungry. So that is it. So thank you so much for listening. And may Chukwu Karima bless all of you. Martin Nandekano remain our leader. Please let there be peace among us. Let people stop attacking each other, because what we need now is unity. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Amadike Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike, Ikabugo ndilo yo, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike.
Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. May God bless each and every one of you. I remain your brother Mazo Aleze Chukwu became Ago Biafra and Kembe Nabana Biafra.